I got other stuff I need to be focusing on doing, like building up my page, focusing on topics, focusing on things that I'm supposed to be bringing and giving y'all. But I had to respond to this, man, because it's content. He threw me a perfect alley-oop, and I'm going to take it. I didn't even know this page, focusing on topics, focusing on things that I'm supposed to be bringing and giving y'all. But I had to respond to this, man, because it's content. He threw me a perfect alley-oop, and I'm going to take it. I didn't even know this page, focusing on topics, focusing on things that I'm supposed to be bringing and giving y'all. But I had to respond to this, man, because it's content. He threw me a perfect alley-oop, and I'm going to take it. I didn't even know this page, focusing on topics, focusing on things that I'm supposed to be bringing and giving y'all. But I had to respond to this, man, because it's content. He threw me a perfect alley-oop, and I'm going to take it. I didn't even know this page, focusing on topics, focusing on things that I'm supposed to be bringing and giving y'all. But I had to respond to this, man, because... All right, sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what was going on. That's probably FBG Butter. He probably sent some shit trying to fuck up my live. But anyways, this is a perfect alley-oop. The nigga threw me some content. So anyways, about what I'm responding to, again, I got my own shit going on. I'm in the Dallas content house. Again, y'all tap in with me, y'all fuck with me. But the reason I had to respond to this was because it's this weird ass little white boy that be editing. His name F7 clips or something like that. He be editing videos, and he edited my first video, and he be reacting to videos I do because I'm content. You know, it's not a lot going on over there right now. It's not a lot going on in hip hop. It's not a lot going on, period, in the media. But it's a lot going on with Solar Man because I'm great content. You feel me? And I'm starting to realize my worth the more and more I step away. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all. It's this nigga named, this white boy. I ain't gonna call him no nigga, but this is white boy named F7 Media Clips or something like that. And he edited the first video that I ever did with Unc, which was called Solar Man and Unlock the Ice Wall. Y'all seen that shit with my shirt open and all that shit. I got all types of flack for that shit. Everybody was hating on me for shit, but that shit went up and it's continuing to go up. So y'all make sure y'all share, like, subscribe, and all that. But back to Butter. This nigga, so you got this weird ass white boy who edited the clips, but also is using me as content to react to and shit like that. So ain't nothing wrong with that, you feel me? My name going up. I'm famous, you feel me? I'm low-key famous, and you feel me? And I ain't bragging or nothing, nigga. I'm just saying I work hard for this shit. You feel me? I'm figuring all this shit out with y'all. So anyways, FK7 Media, he edits the video and he does these reactions and shit. That shit not going up. So anyways, but I noticed one comment on his channel. I'm looking for shit to post on my channel. I noticed one comment on his channel was from FBG Butter. I'm like, okay, it's a lot of motherfuckers that be impersonating FBG Butter. That might not be the real Butter. That might not be the real Butter. That was the real Butter, gang. It was the real Butter. And what that nigga said on my video, it's only 4 comments now. Two of the comments was from FBG Butter. One of the comments was from the FK7 dude, the little editing white boy nerdy middle-aged white man dude. And then 2 of the comments was for me. I laughed at some shit the white boy said, then I said some shit to Butter. I said, oh, what did he say? He said, fuck Solar Man. Fuck Solar Man. Fuck Solar Man. Fuck Solar Man. Fuck me? Yo, why is it a whole train? Why is it always fuck me? Why is it always fuck me? Why is it always fuck me? So y'all, what y'all don't know, this is what y'all don't know. Look, check it out. Check it out. This is what y'all don't know. What y'all don't know is how much he trying to get me off my square. Is it repeating again? Y'all let me know. Is it repeating again? Y'all let me know. Is it repeating again? Y'all let me know. You can't call people nerds when you look like that. Bro, I don't give a fuck what you talking about, nigga. Look, I took a lot of bullying and for content and shit like that, and I played it real cool, but y'all really don't know me, nigga. I'm a real nigga, dude. And I don't really play all the time. And then when I do, I do. You feel me? But I don't give a fuck. You can say I look like a nerd, bitch. I mean, that's cool, nigga. I'm talking. Let me tell my story before I kick you off my live, cuz this ain't that, dude. You're good. No, you good now. Cool. All right. So anyways, yeah, he said, fuck me. He said, fuck me, dude. He said, fuck Solar Man. He said, fuck Solar Man. He said, fuck solar man. Okay, so check it out. So I'm trying to figure out where this type of mentality, I'm trying to figure out where this type of mentality comes from, and I understand it. It's because I'm different. The same thing like the bitch ass. I ain't gonna call you no bitch, bro. But the same thing like how dude was just in my comments talking about when you look like this, because I don't look like what a lot of niggas might be used to be seeing. I get looked at as different and all this other shit, and I am different, bro, and that's okay. But I didn't appreciate that shit because I actually fuck with Butter. I fuck with Butter. I didn't defend Butter on this platform, and Unc love Butter, but I didn't defend Butter on that platform a few different times as we was talking about it and shit. I actually fuck with Butter. I've been watching Butter. Butter was actually one of the first dudes from Chicago interviews that I sit and watch all the way through, and I thought Butter was a genuine. I look at Butter like a genuine nigga, bro. I look at Butter like somebody like, you feel me, like although he done been through all this shit and it's a whole lot of dirt and salt on his name, he's a real person. You feel me? He seemed like a genuine dude. So when he said that, I was like, damn, bro. You just like all these other people, you judging me before you even get to know me. What you think I look gay or something? You think because I'm light skinned or something, or you think because I don't look like you, I don't got all these tattoos and shit. I'm not afraid to be myself. I'm not afraid to be goofy on the internet. That's why you don't like me, and that might be actually why he don't like it. And that's now I'm thinking about it. Street niggas really don't really have any dimensions to them. They don't have no layers to them. Motherfuckers be one way or the other way. You feel me? I ain't never been that way. I ain't never letting you motherfuckers put me in a box. I'm lit, nigga. That's why I can go do my own shit. I don't need nobody else's platform to do my own shit. Now, I had to learn, you feel me, from Unc, and it was a perfect thing in time for Unc. By the way, I got a video dropping tonight about that where I might talk about a lot or briefly about how he tried to put me in a cult. So I got my own shit going, bro. So when I seen that, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, damn. Excluding the white boy that you feel me had all the little jokes and shit talking about, you know, I'm bullshit and I ain't have nothing of substance to say. It's been some comments and shit like that before that then said shit like that, but I ain't really paid attention because I don't really be giving a fuck about people who don't give a fuck about me, you know, or who don't even want to give me a chance to listen to some shit that I'm trying to say. You feel me? They just take one piece of information and they just run with it. I just did an interview with KB Nene like that. Y'all know KB Nene. We going viral right now too because she had me throw on the gloves. I like KB Nene. I got a crush on her, so I had to throw on the gloves with her. Yeah, that's what y'all don't know. What y'all don't know is that I want KB Nene. That's what y'all don't know. What y'all don't know is that me and KB Nene, if I ever get a chance to, we fought for our love. That's what y'all don't know. It's a video going around on Instagram where we put the gloves on and I was letting her punch on me a little bit. That's just because I like her. I really like KB Nene. I think she looked good. I think she just I think she's molding and growing and elevating out of where she comes from and becoming a superstar. Like I love KB Nene. Y'all can tell I said that. I love her so much. She followed me on Instagram and everything. You know. He's still at Content House. Let's see what y'all talking about. 6 views ain't viral. Look, Game and Willis, get your bitch ass out of here, bro. You getting on my nerves now, bro. Like you just a troll. Like get your gay ass on, bro. Faggot. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Like you feel me? Y'all seen this shit? Y'all seen all of like the content at the Content House and shit? Y'all seen a nigga like I had to go through it just to get the content out. But like niggas don't play with me, bro. I don't play, bro. I don't like explaining myself to motherfuckers who don't want to understand anything or who don't have anything of substance to say. Okay, back to what I was saying though. So Butter put that, he said, fuck Solar Man. Why? Why? He said, fuck me. Why? Why, Butter? Why FBG Butter? I fuck with you, Butter. Why, Butter? Why, Butter? Why would you say that, Butter? Why would you say that, Butter? I fuck with you, Butter. I really fuck with you, Butter. I really fuck with you, Butter. And then you do that. All right, bet. I understand that everything don't always make sense to everybody. But what I do know is that I'm going to keep going, Butter. And I do know that I'm more than likely going to meet you one day, Butter. And I do know is that more than likely we're going to fuck with each other and we're going to dap each other up and it's going to be that. You feel me? Or are you going to treat me like I'm a goofy You know how y'all Chicago niggas being is gonna be that too. Whatever it is, I don't give a fuck how you feel about me personally, nigga. I don't, nigga. And when you meet me, you gonna understand that about a nigga, bro. You gonna understand about me, or we not gonna fuck with each other at all, and that's cool too, twin. But I just want you to let this live was for that. I didn't anticipate going live today, other than working on my videos and my own personal shit I got going on. But when I saw that, I had to use it because it's content, and I'm still gonna use it. And I hope this nigga responds to it because it's content. And he said my name first. I ain't say your name, nigga. You said my name, nigga. I didn't even know you knew who I was, bro. And it's lit that you know who I am, though, bro. That's fucking awesome, bro. That's awesome, bro. Cause you FBG Butter, and you feel me? I look at you like somebody, bro. Just like I looked at Unc like somebody. Just like I looked at everybody that came around like somebody. And even though I ain't always get treated the best, I got treated like shit because I choose kindness and shit. Because I'm not quick to give a motherfucker the energy they be looking for. And I was out of my comfort zone and shit. You know, when you far away from home, you gotta play as the Romans play. You know, and as simple as motherfuckers might think, y'all really don't know me, bruh. I think 50 moves ahead before I do anything. You know, so it's like I appreciate y'all that's fucking with me and rocking with me right now. But I thought that shit like a lot of like the troll comments and shit I get, a lot of that shit gay, and motherfuckers don't even want to understand you. They just looking at some shit and then just trying to put you in a box. A lot of that shit gay. Let me see what y'all talking about though. I heard Mrs. Culver. I heard she beat you up. I haven't seen it yet though. Mrs. Culver, I never beat up a woman, so yeah, she always gonna beat me up. If I put on gloves with a girl, she's always gonna win, Mrs. Culver. That's just like, come on now. Use your common sense. She won. Go check it out. It's on my page right now at Solarman on Instagram. And I ain't trying to get aggressive with you, Mrs. Culver. I'm just saying, like, use your common sense. Yeah, if I spar a female, she always gonna win. I'ma never, you know. But yeah, it was a fun match. It was like boxing with a sister or something. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed myself. Like I said, I like KB Nene. So I'll put on the gloves again. That's right, claim your woman. Hell yeah. For sure. Did good, brother. I appreciate y'all, yo. Have you seen the movie What the Bleep Are We Doing? Nah, I ain't seen that. What's up with it? Solar Man. That's right. That's right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, for sure. That's right. Coats are not bad though. It's how people arrange them. Is witchcraft and voodoo isn't bad like money. For sure. It's how people use them. So the quote, y'all want me to talk about that, or should I use that in some content? Um, I'm trying to decide on how I want to use it because I got like information. I mean, I got like a lot of information. So I'm trying to think on how I want to do this. And Cuz could be looking at the live right now. What's up, nigga? If you is. I love you, bro. But I couldn't stay with you, bro. You had me fucked up a lot of the times. And I wanted to tell you, but I didn't want to get into it with you. So I found it best to remove myself before you and I inevitably ended up falling out like you do with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I love you, bro, because you showed me the ropes. You gave me love when you finally did fuck with me. You fucked with me the whole way. But nigga, can't no man make me do nothing that will keep me uncomfortable. So anyway, I'm trying to think if I should say, and that was for who he know who I'm talking about. That is a movie about illusions and how we view the world and the Jedi. Okay, so that's what's up. That's fire. I'm gonna make sure I say that. Hold on, what's the name of that movie again? What you said? It's called what? What the heck? What the fuck are we doing? All right, I'm gonna make sure I check that out. But as far as cults, so is 607 running a cult? Yes. Um, do they make sacrifices over there in that house that y'all don't know about? Yes. Do they practice voodoo and magic and ritual ceremonies in the house that y'all don't know about and y'all don't see? Yes. Have I been a part of any rituals, voodoo, or anything like that? If you sit and observe something and you don't actively walk away from it, are you a part of it? If you see something going on and you feel the energy from it and you don't walk away from it, are you a part of it? If you do yourself, I'm gonna tell y'all the stuff that I do. So it was a many a days in there, right, where because of this, y'all see the energy and stuff I get a lot of love from y'all, and I love y'all so much. But also, y'all see a lot of the hate I get too. So when I first, and I was new to getting hate on the internet. So what I would do was, when I get this hate on the internet, I would obsess over it because I wanted to do a good job too. Because I was completely cut off from the outside world. I was cut off from family, friends, females. I was cut, not in that wasn't nobody's fault but mine. I cut myself off so I could focus and so I could put this energy towards what I was doing, so I could make the best possible thing that I would that possible to present forward. Because I look at this as if I'm getting in front of God's people. You guys are God's people, and I want to do the best in front of y'all. So, anyways, it would be times where I'd be so stressed out, not only from the pressure of the fans and from friends and stuff, family calling me and telling me they've been seeing my stuff like that, but then also from just being inside of the house, and it's just always something lurking around the corner. It was just very unpredictable. Being in that house was very unpredictable, and it would make you very uncomfortable if you allow it. So, anyways, what kind of rituals would I do? I would do cleansing rituals. I would take some sage, Palo Alto stick. It doesn't have to be sage. For me, it could just be some incense. I would take 3 of them. 3 is the number of resurrection and rebirth. I need to be reborn daily. I would take that and I would walk around and I repeat mantras in my room. Those are some rituals that I would do. People have seen me do them. So I'm admitting to you that I do some rituals as well. But pretty much that is the extent of what I would do. What I've seen is a little different. What I've seen is a little different. So what did you have to do at the content house? All right. So it depends on what you're talking about. So again, I ain't gonna give away too much sauce because I got some content I need to make out of this shit. I'm trying to go up too, and I'm almost at the point of monetization, by the way, as well, y'all. We almost at 1,000 followers. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, so we can get there, and I can give y'all everything y'all want, and I'm only gonna keep going up. Again, I got my own shit going. So anyway, some shit I had to do at the content house that I can briefly disclose was, is mandatory that you get up in the morning and that you go to the grass. That's about 10, 15 minutes away. And you got to walk in the grass and you got to talk to the trees. That's mandatory. And if you think I'm playing, look at my YouTube. Why y'all think I was in the grass so much in the mornings and sitting by myself by the tree? Because I had to go find a tree, because it's mandatory that you talk and that you hear the trees talk back to you. Y'all think I'm lying? Go ask them. Watch my page. I'm not lying to you. Some of the shit I had to do. Why would you need to talk to the trees? Because nature is a part of us, and it's actually like, it's kind of like our God body on this planet. So that part made sense to me. That part made sense to me. That part made sense to me. That part I fuck with. You know, that part I fuck with. That part I fuck with. Yeah, that part I fuck with. That wasn't bad. All right. Content would be for everyone to see. What the bleep are we doing movies, showing clips, and giving response to it for us to see how you think that's good content? Are you talking to me? Let me see. I ain't gonna lie. I knew you had potential. You just really want to learn the game. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, potential is in also what choices I decide to make since stepping away from that platform. So yeah, bro. Again, there was a lot of times I got bullied for content, and I allowed that to happen because I knew what they was doing. They was trying to bring it out of me, and the shit that I want to talk about, that I would naturally just want to sit here and talk to you about, wouldn't necessarily be captivating enough or interesting enough for y'all to hold an audience attention for 20, 30, even an hour plus. And that is understandable. But again, it became to the point where I was always, you know what I mean, like everybody in the house felt like they could little bro me a little bit, you know? And that ain't what's going on. So before I show y'all niggas again, there were bits and parts of me that I just couldn't help but leak out, like jumping on the table. Y'all think that was just out of, I'm just trying to do something. No, nigga, I'm kind of tweaked out for real. Like, I ain't crazy, but I done lost my mind. And I always been like that. Like, if y'all do y'all research on me, y'all gonna find I always been like that. So it was like, before I start really spazzing and snapping and get myself hurt or hurt somebody else, and then still be in a fucked up position in this gated community, let me get the fuck on. Let me get the fuck on. And then also because motherfuckers, I really don't like explaining myself to niggas, especially when I'm out my comfort zone and I'm in your shit. I don't want to explain myself to you, nigga. I don't want to prove no point to you, nigga, like that. I'm not going, you know? But there should be little things that you should notice in my character that I'm not going, like how I peep energy, how like you can never finesse me, how like I understand when it was getting a couple days for me to leave, how you was so nice to me and giving me all these compliments, kind of weird, kind of gay. You know what I'm saying? How you was doing all that. Like I understand I understand mental manipulation and it's mental voodoo. It's magic. You can't do magic on a sorcerer. I used to be, I used to really be, you know what I mean, a warlock. And that's what y'all don't know. That's what y'all don't know. But now I use my powers and my quote unquote magic directly from the creator now. I don't use it from any other source anymore. So, anyways, I'm saying all that to say is just like that old saying, you can't finesse a finesse it. Nigga, I'm not going, bro. I'm not going, bro. And yeah, that was that. Grounding is good. Yeah, grounding was good for sure. I've been doing that for sure. Okay, that's not bad. Then I thought you meant in a negative way. It depends on how you look at it. A negative way that I could have been. I'll tell you. I'll give you one little piece of sauce about the cult shit before I keep the rest of it for some more content. Um, One of the things that made it negative is that when you in a cult, all outside information is then viewed as invalid. So if the outside information wasn't coming from, or if for example, if me, I grew up in the church, right? I listen to church every morning, right? Let Unc come around, hear me watching church. He don't want to hear that shit. That shit fucked with his spirit. The shit fucked with his demons. He'll say that you should all the only information you should be getting is from within, is from internal. As if he's never gotten any information from outside forces and then incorporated that into his own vision. Okay, cool. I'm gonna play along with you though, bro. I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna make it seem like okay, because actually to a small degree, you're kind of making a point, you know. But anybody who tries to take you away from something that speaks life into you or speaks to your spirit is a fuck nigga. I don't give a fuck. Is a fuck nigga. I don't give a fuck. Has to be a fuck nigga. Anybody who tries to take you away from something that speaks life into you is a fuck nigga. Without, and again, he might have tried to speak a little life into me, but his version of life is shit that worked for him. I ain't never been no scammer. I ain't never been no killer. I ain't never had to do none of that shit. I ain't never wanted to do nobody like that, especially my own people. Especially my own people. Now you fuck with me wrong, I don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what. I probably one of us waking up in hell. You know what I mean? But to go out of my way to do that to people or to just take from people, I've never had that in me because I've always seen what it was like to be without. So why the fuck would I want somebody else to go through that? You know? But being like that, being smooth, being confident in your skin, being unapologetically you get a lot of you can get a lot of hate from motherfuckers who been bullies their whole life. And the reason they bullies is because they got bullied, because they're bitches. You know? I've never been a bitch. Ever. Ask about me. Ever. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers can say a lot, but what you do about it. You know? But yeah, that's that. That's that. Okay, that's cool. What didn't make sense to you, Solar Man? I don't remember, bro. You know I be going, so you gotta remind me. Yes, you. I'm gonna go there by myself. That movie has me looking at everything, so that's everyone different. What you think is ain't what you think. Yep, yep. I believe that. You are athletic as hell. You got that sleeper build. LOL. Yeah, motherfuckers don't know, bro. Like you feel me? I really do this shit, bro. So you know. But again, I don't brag or nothing, and I ain't ever, of course, you can look at me and tell I'm not trying to be no tough guy. But as far as going, or as far as like motherfuckers like, that bully shit really think you mean I'm a hoe or they can get over on me or that I'm slow or anything like that. Like I'm not watching everything you do. Like I don't peep everything about you niggas. You know what I mean? That's wrong. Cause I do. I watch everything, bro. I watch everything. And I'm always observing. Even if you don't seem like I'm not. You know? You had to remove yourself. I see. Yeah, I had to, bro, or else I was gonna go crazy. Like for real. I already lost my mind for real. So it's like, okay, I always say that, right? Like I done lost my mind. I'm not crazy. So there was a point in time where I thought I was, well, my family and I thought I was crazy. Like, bits and like probably early 20s, maybe late teens because I used to live, so what y'all don't know about me, I'm putting some more content too. I used to live in different countries. So, prior to the age of 17, I was a fuck up. I wasn't like actively fucking up, like really bad or like doing crazy shit, but I was a real big booster, boosting like clothes, belts, shit like that, making my own money doing that. I was a real big booster and I was really on this rap shit. I had just got back from LA. I had lived in LA for like a year prior to coming back to Cincinnati at 17, and my mind was fucked up. I was gonna look like XXX Tentacion, Trippie Redd, all them SoundCloud niggas with tattoos all over the face and shit. What saved me, what was my saving grace, was going to the Philippines. I got to go to the Philippines, and that changed my life because it removed me from the environment where I was in, where I was gonna become a product of my environment. You feel me? I hadn't went to jail yet, but I was on my way. You know what I mean? So it was like going to the Philippines changed my outlook on shit, and it calmed me down a whole lot, a whole lot, a whole lot. Like y'all think I'm turned now. But y'all gonna see it now, like doing this content shit. Like at first, I ain't know like if I really wanted to do this shit like that. Like I thought I wanted to do it when I first came, and then when I'm seeing what it took, I'm like, damn, sitting in front of the camera talking shit, that don't even seem like something that's me for real, bro. Like that seemed like some feminine shit for real. But then I started like doing it with Unc, and he's such a like he's the greatest to do it at this time. I'm gonna be better than this nigga, but he's the greatest to do it. So learning from this nigga was like being on the court with LeBron or something, or like Magic or something, or like Kobe or something. You feel me? So it's like you can't help but learn and pick up some shit. That's what I'm doing right now. I couldn't help but learn and pick up some shit from that nigga because he that cold. You got to get that to the nigga. He that cold, bro. He's fucking cold. He's phenomenal. All right. That would be against the grain. Being in the coat and listening to outside sources. That would be what you were doing before. Had to remove yourself. I see. Queen's Molly's Yomi said. Yomi said, "What were you doing before the content house?" I was making content. I always been making content. I always had my own shit going on. I got my own I have 2 businesses that I run that I still had running, sending me money while I was at the content house. But with one of the business, I got to be a little bit more directly involved. And then I got 2 content houses, or 2 properties that I manage right now. One of them, I ain't gonna lie, is my family house here in Texas, but I got a big space enough for me to run out of my business. Then the other one is in Ohio. That's completely ran and managed by me. I'm a boss, is who I am. That's what y'all don't know. I'm a young boss. I came to the content house a boss, and I left a boss. And I left with more information. So that's what y'all don't know. I had my own shit going on before. As far as the equipment and the wherewithal and the willpower to do this shit, I had all that going on before I came to the content house. That's why I was able to come to the content house, and that's why I was I was the last artist at the content house when the house was full when I got there. And then after as time progressed, I was the only one that could hang around. It could take the instruction, and could take the critique, and could take the discipline, and could take the rules and the structure. And everybody else fell off that motherfucker that he's praising and shit like that, and I stayed around. But I'm still the one that doesn't get an Instagram follow from none of those niggas. They don't follow me on Instagram, bro. That's how I know, like, motherfuckers ain't really never fuck with me, And I know you shouldn't look at Instagram or the internet as a prerequisite for if someone likes you or not. But if I'm working directly up under you and you follow this nigga, but you don't follow me, and this nigga not even there, what the fuck am I doing? Am I just being a goodie? Like, I'm getting my money's worth. That's what the fuck I was doing. That's what y'all don't know. I paid $3,600 when the original plan was only supposed to be $1,599. So I'm a fucking boss, nigga. I did that. You feel me? Because I wanted to do that, because I believed in myself. And then after paying $3,600, when I didn't plan on spending that much money out there, and I only planned on being out there for 1 month, I still was able to be self-sufficient without having money directly come in from this content shit, while still getting critiqued actively by 607 Unc, this crazy ass nigga from St. Louis, while the price, you feel me, increased on me, while having to take care of myself, while having to be fresh. Like, I'm that nigga, bro. You should follow me. You should. I'm a great example, bro. You should follow me. You should ask me how the fuck I did that, bro. You should ask me, bro. How the fuck I was able to deal with a nigga like 607 Unc, a nigga like me. You should ask me how I did that, bro. You should. Oh, but to answer your question, Miss Molly, that would be going against the grain. Oh, Yomi, I'm sorry. That would be going against the grain, being in the coat and listening to outside sources. Exactly. That's why I had to get the fuck on, because can't no man tell me or dictate what I listen to. Period. That's why I had to get the fuck on. That's one of the main reasons. I had to get the fuck on. Can't no man ever in life try to say, oh, and then this is another thing the nigga said too. He called me weak. He said I'm weak-minded. Okay, cool. I'm gonna show you weak, nigga. It would have been weak if I stayed there and listened to you, bitch. That would have been weak, bro. That would have been weak, bro. If I stayed there and listened to you bully me and shit, that would have been some weak shit, bro. I didn't give up on myself, bro. You see what the fuck I got going on, nigga? It ain't on your level yet, nigga, but I'm on my way. Fuck, nigga, and I guarantee you I'm close, nigga. I'm talking about I'm close in spirit because you got it starts here. You got to be close in spirit. But that would have been weak. But nah, I'm never. I think if you're gonna be a part of something, then it should be disclosed and the expectations should be given up front. That way you know what the fuck you're getting yourself into. And then I could have decided for myself at that point. But having a situation to where now you making me uncomfortable to get you know, you should look for life inside of yourself, but also sometimes a nigga need an extra boost, bro. You guys, not you people, some of you people too, though. I recognize some of y'all names in the old comments. Some of you people are ruthless, bro. Some of y'all motherfuckers really make people, can really make you not want to do this. Some of y'all, you know, this is a hard thing, putting yourself out here being vulnerable like that. So sometimes you need life and spoken into you. And I think that's okay. Yes, yeah, you can't listen to anybody like that. I know. I know. What's up, nigga? Yeah, hit me on Instagram, bro. We can do all that. It's this nigga in the chat right now named YSG Poe. He. I'm gonna talk a little bit about you, bro, cause you content, bro. Uh, he was at the content house for one night, so this nigga can really testify as to everything I'm talking about. Yeah, bro. Let's do the pod. Hit me on my Instagram at Solarman. Solarman 3 N's at the end. Hit me on my Instagram. We gonna do all that shit. You know what's done. That's cool, bro. I fuck with you. I'm gonna tell this story though. So YSG Poe, he was at the content house, right? He was there for one day, one night, right? I didn't even know who this nigga was, but it was him. It was a Kevin Gates lookalike nigga, and no, it was us. It was just us three. We was the new niggas, right? I'm gonna tell y'all different pieces of the story real quick, but just to show y'all some shit that I had to go through personally. So it was all three of us, right? We'd be sitting outside on the patio, because at this time I didn't know that Unc liked to work in 3 6 9s. So either he gonna work at 3 p.m., 6 p.m., or 9 p.m. I didn't know that. This still like again, I'm the light skinned pretty boy around. Don't nobody him. He, you know, I mean, he don't give a fuck about telling me nothing for real. He just tell me oh so much because I'm already paid. You feel me? It's one of them type of things. But anyways, this YSG Poe nigga, he come. Uh, I just wake up one morning and he in the backyard. I'm thinking he was talking to Karma. I thought he was with Karma or something. I thought, you know, because that's just how much motherfuckers be in and out the crib. I thought he was with Karma or something. So bam, 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 bam. I end up finding out he from Ohio. Y'all know where the fuck I'm from too. I'm from Texas and Ohio for real though. Like for real though. So I found out Cuz was from Ohio. Yeah, real cool nigga. Seemed like a real cool nigga. But even this nigga, he tried to play me like a hoe. Like you feel me? He tried to. So I'm gonna tell this story in YSG. You tell me if it's false or not. So we was supposed to be rolling up, right? We was supposed to be rolling up. Me, where I'm from, how I smoke, bro. I smoke. They call it like they call it kind of like some jail shit, or they also call it like rolling like a New York style type of blunt. So what I do is, hold on, is this right here? What I do is I take some papers and I take some Rello and I break the Rello down, or I take the leaf. I'm sorry. I take some papers and I take a leaf, like a tobacco leaf, a Fanta leaf. I take that, I break strips of that down and I put it on the paper and then I roll up the weed and then it punches just like a blunt. I swear. Try it tonight if you don't believe me. Anyways, this YSG Poe nigga, he had got a blunt, or he had got some wraps from who you get them blunts from, bro? Karma Tools? Yeah, I think Karma Tools, he gave you some wraps. And then in Vegas, you know, you can buy them anywhere like this too, but they like snack wraps. They come in little baggies. Anyways, he gave me a wrap, and I guess he wanted me to roll it up like him. I ain't roll it up like him. So when he saw that I was ripping up the Rello, he tried to snatch it out my hand real quick. I ain't go for that shit. He ain't snatch shit, but he tried to snatch that shit out my hand like I was a hoe. I'm just letting you know, this how people will treat you. Just, you feel me? This is how people will treat you. This how people will treat you. I mean, he must have, I think he from the hood too, so he probably was gonna do that anyway. But I feel like he was feeding off of that energy that was going on in the house, like where it's just it was the cool thing to treat me like, you feel me, to try to sun me like. But what y'all don't know is that I'm not going. So, anyways, yeah, he tried to do that, but I fuck with you, Poe. We was having a discussion. With me, the Kevin Gates lookalike nigga, y'all know who I'm talking about. The Kevin Gates looking like nigga, he tried to play me like everybody, bro. Everybody will try you in little microaggressions, and you don't really notice it unless you peep everything like me. Motherfuckers are trying little microaggressions. We can talk about that later, but it was all us three. We was having good conversations and shit. Where it went left with the YSG Poe nigga, I don't know if you told the story, bro, but I'm gonna tell the story, bro, because you content. So it went left when I was supposed to actually do my first interview. I did my first interview. That's when I introduced y'all to Solar Man, and I had the mask on with the leather pants, with the shirt open, all that shit that I went, semi-viral for. That motherfuckers I had either something really positive or really negative to say. That interview. Before that interview, him, YSG Poe, Unc, and who's y'all interviewing? Cuz y'all was interviewing. Oh, y'all was interviewing the Kevin Gates nigga. Yeah, y'all was interviewing the Kevin Gates nigga. Y'all was interviewing the nigga. Um, you got on an interview because Unc was asking people like who know Kevin Gates and shit like that. You feel me? I guess you spoke up. But in my opinion, he picked you because he didn't want to fuck with me. That's how I looked at it. He picked you because he didn't want to fuck with me. I took everything personal because it was personal with a crazy nigga like that. So you got to take everything personal. It might not have been personal, but I took the shit personal. So, anyways, he picked you to do the interview and shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you did your thing too, cuz I ain't gonna lie, you did your thing, bro. That shit was funny. It was engaging. It was like y'all knew each other, like you did it before. After the interview, bro, I don't know what the fuck y'all had going on. I went upstairs to go get changed after y'all did that interview to get ready to be Solar Man. I had to go get my mask. I had to go get confidence first because I was about to do some shit that I've never done before. I've done the mask shit, but not on this level, not on this platform. And Lord knows that I changed my life after I did that shit. So it worked to a degree. And the interview's still going up. But anyways, I don't know what the fuck happened with y'all niggas while I was gone, bro. I went upstairs. I came back downstairs. I see you two niggas sitting on the couch. It seemed like the conversation was okay for 2 seconds. And then I heard Unc say, yeah, I can tell I ain't gonna like you. And I was like, okay, he meant that shit. Because that's what Uncle do. Like, especially if the camera's on, he'll mix in how you really feel about you with just like some troll shit, just to like get the energy going or just to get whatever direction he trying to go to do. Like he'll do that. So the cameras wasn't on though. So I knew that like that's how that nigga really felt. And I ain't gonna lie, YSD, you be talking a lot and shit too. So I was like, okay, this nigga, like, you feel me? Like, this nigga, he really mad for real. So he started saying, like, man, yeah, I can tell I'm not gonna like you, and you was still trying to go and shit. And then out of nowhere, Unc just started banging on you. He banged his hood on you, like, on palm line, nigga. Fuck wrong with this weird ass nigga. Like, he just started snapping on you, bro. And that's the first time I saw bro actively fall out with a nigga, like, over some shit. Like, that more or less could have been kind of figured out. But I guess he felt like you was playing him or something, or trying to, I don't know what he felt like, bro. But that shit went so left, and it showed me a side of Unc that I already knew was there. But anyways, I say that to say that he blew up on you and y'all fell out on the first day of you being there. I knew that shit could happen to me. So all I was just kind of waiting was to see like when and where. But yeah, that's what happened with that with YSG. But yeah, cuz I'm with the pod, bro. I fuck with you, bro. Love. I hope you good. I can see how folks treat others, especially when you don't come from the streets. Yeah, bro, when you don't come from the streets, bro, and then when you actively admit that you're not a street dude, bro, motherfuckers treat you like a bitch, bro. You just get bitch, bro. And it'd be microaggressions, bro, because niggas used to being so aggressive and being so stuck in their environment. That's why I don't hang out with a lot of street motherfuckers, because they can't leave their environment. They can only be tough, they can only be lit, they can only be accepted in this environment. I just can't. What the fuck, bro? I can talk to anybody, bro. I can go anywhere, bro. I can't be stuck in this box, bro. But yeah, motherfuckers will treat you like that, and either you gonna do something about it or you gonna leave. So I left before it got out of hand. All right, I can. Now let's see. They say if you cremate the body, you reincarnate faster. What do you think? Um, if you cremate the body, you reincarnate faster. Well, I know that it depends on what culture you're talking about. Some cultures, which I don't know, is some cultures believe that if you killed the body, then you won't be able to reincarnate to the next life. Or if you cut the head off, some periods of ancient chemists used to believe that's why they would mummify themselves. If you cut the head off, then you lose connection to the spirit. So I think ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I don't think it'll speed the process of anything. I think it's just realizing that this body is just a vessel. It's literally just it's like a car. This body is just your earthly car. I think reincarnation is just you acknowledge. I mean, cremation is just you acknowledging that it's just a car. It's just a vehicle to be used. This is just a vehicle for me to be used. I chose this body so y'all could look at me and I could be doing this. I chose this body to be doing exactly what I'm doing now, and it's only going up. So I don't know. That's a good point though. That's a good comment. I like how your head is thinking. I thought you was more on the music. So yeah, cut. That's a good point right there, bro. That's a good point right there. Rod 7NG. That's a good point right there. I think I seen you in the comments before saying some crazy shit before too. I might be wrong. If not, excuse me. But if so, yeah, I'm glad to see you on the right side of things now, nigga. But anyways, yeah, I'm on the music, bro. I came as an artist, bro. So the plan that I did was the artist sacrifice plan. The plan I did was called the artist sacrifice plan, where I sacrificed myself. I'm the sacrifice. So I really got what, the plan entailed. I got sacrificed, you know. I got put through humiliation ritual after humiliation ritual, even off the camera. You know what I'm saying? And I had to climb my way up just to get some screen time, I felt like. So, but yeah, I came as an artist, bro. I make the best music ever. I believe so. I believe I'm a phenomenon. I believe, I mean, you guys are hearing my music. That's what I do. It's really another way for me to speak. But I appreciate Unc for this fucking reason, though, bro. Excuse me. I appreciate Unc for this fucking reason because you need. So don't nobody give a fuck if you make the best music and they don't know who you are. Don't nobody give a fuck. They don't even. It's kind of like some of the fans don't even give a fuck now because your favorite artists are falling off and it's hard for them to make a living off of this music. So how do you create a platform to where people want to know what the fuck you're talking about, or they want to know they want to hear you, they want to hear you. They want to hear you. You got to have content. You got to have a personality. They got to know you. So I love and I appreciate Unc for that because he really turned me up with that shit. Because I see now the method to his madness, even though it was at my expense. You bitch ass nigga. It was at my expense, but I understand the method to your madness because it's a brilliant formula. And if you execute it well, motherfuckers gonna know you for sure, and it's gonna bring more traction, more organic traction to the music in a better buzz. Like this debut Solar Man tape that's coming out. Once Upon a Time, all stores, October 4th. Yeah, bro, y'all should check that out because I'm going crazy for the rest of the year. Starting off with Once Upon a Time, I got a story to tell, bro. But yeah, I came as an artist and then I developed into some other shit because I had my own shit going on. I had my own podcast where I interviewed at least 3 to 4 people. It didn't do no numbers or nothing, but I'm saying I had my own shit going on. I got my own equipment. I got my own shit. So when he found that out, he doesn't really have plans that are specifically catered for artists to just do music. He doesn't have that. He only has the method, which is his way, which is you need to do the content, mix this, blah 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 blah. Get your YouTube, get a consistent way for you to bring in some income and generate some interest about yourself, and then you can diversify your talent with the music and all that shit. So I got all that now. At first, I just feel like I'm just going through the fire, and I'm a soldier, nigga. I'ma just keep rolling. I ain't even gonna complain, but like sitting back and looking on, especially when you start commenting and telling me I'm weak, bitch. Like, I mean, if anything, nigga, I was weak because I should have spoke up more than you. I guess. Fuck, nigga. I should have, but I trusted you, nigga, because I loved you, bro. I did because you spoke life into me, bro. When I didn't have that before, so I appreciated that, and so I let you speak a lot for me, and maybe I shouldn't have did that, but yeah, that's what that was. Solar Man up next. His music up on his page. I appreciate that, bro. Real shit. Message retracted. She must say something crazy. Yeah, niggas be hating. Yeah, niggas be gay, bro. For real. As many gay comments as I get, the real gay motherfuckers are the ones that are followers. They're the ones that got to be overly aggressive. They're the ones that assume that just because you don't look like them, you got to be like weird or you got to be gay. Like, nah, nigga, y'all niggas is gay, bro. Y'all niggas is fags, bro. Y'all niggas get dressed to impress other niggas. I get dressed to impress women. There's a big difference between us. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference between us, bro. A lot of niggas hang out with niggas all day. Fags. You feel me? I don't hang out around nobody all day. If anything, I hang out with some females all day. But yeah, a lot of niggas is bitches. A lot of niggas is fags. Same ones that is calling me a fag or say anyone's calling me gay is fags, bro. And they wouldn't say that shit to my face. And if they did, I give them what they asked for if they put their hands on me, you know. But motherfuckers, especially with dudes like females, y'all can fight. You know, like KB Nene, that's what we put on the glove. Like me and KB Nene, we can do that every day, all day. She can put on the glove and she can beat the fuck out some females. With dudes, most of the time somebody gotta die. You know, it's one of them type of things. Somebody gotta die most of the time with niggas. And I don't want to kill nobody for words. I don't never kill nobody for words. That'll never happen. I'll never fight you for words. I mean, unless you right in my face, you know what I mean? And I gotta defend myself. But yeah, most people are gay, bro. Like for real. Like actually gay. You know what I mean? Unc don't follow you. Nah, he don't follow me, cuz. That nigga follow me. He fucking around me on his live right now, cause he subscribed to me just so he could monitor. I ain't saying that now, but so he could monitor a thing and be on my ass about shit, make sure I did this shit exactly how he wanted me to do. But as far as on Instagram and shit like that nigga don't fuck with me, bro. He fuck with street niggas, bro, or people that he thinks quote unquote street niggas, bro. I think that shit is gay, especially when you supposed to be vibrating at such a high level where you supposed to be. You know what I mean, able to exist. That's what he told me I couldn't do. I couldn't exist in all places. I don't feel like he can, nigga. Like, you feel me? I can come down to your level and learn from you, nigga. Can you come to my level and learn from me and be cool like that, nigga? He act like he can, but I don't know. I don't know. Solar system, what's cracking, bro? That's why he didn't want you to leave. I don't know what you mean by that, Mrs. Clover. Is that arrogance not to follow you? I don't know what you call it, but all I know is that I peep it, you know? He followed Fox. Bob followed Fox. That nigga been left. Has less followers than me. Bob told me, Bob, the Bob report, Bob told me that he only follows specific people on Instagram. I got you. So there was that. You know, they follow that nigga. Let's see, the HBK Court and Graded Quez nigga, they be on my page all the time just watching my shit though. You know, let's see, he followed them niggas. So I don't know. Solar Man don't get no follow though. Solar Man don't get no follow. Solar Man get put through humiliation rituals. Solar Man get trolled on the internet and that shit go viral. Solar Man, you feel me? Solar Man speaks does his best to speak positivity and life into people and show that if I can do it, you can do it too, but still don't get no follow. Solar Man was probably the most high vibrational shit he's ever had on his platform, but I don't get no follow. Fuck it, nigga. I don't need your follow. You know what I'm saying? I don't need your follow. He said one thing that was so true. He said this on the King Yella interview. He said, I never hang around a nigga like this in real life. The only reason he here is because he paid me. And that was so true. It was very true. I would never hang around a nigga like that in life. The only reason I was there is because I paid him. It's very true. It's very true on both ends. Very true. I ain't mad at him for that. At first I was salty. I was like, damn, bro, you dogging me on this bitch, bro. But, you know, I'd rather a nigga spit in your face than spit behind your back, spit on the back of your neck and then say it wasn't him. You know, that nigga definitely tell you how you feel about you to your face. And that you can't do nothing but respect that. Can't do nothing but respect that. Yeah, he should have followed you off GP. Hey, that's what I would do, bro. You know, if I'm fucking with somebody or somebody loves me and I know that they love me and they putting their trust and their money and their time into me, I'll probably do that too. You know what I mean? Just to like keep it rocking and rolling. You know what I mean? Niggas had plenty of opportunities to follow me, but niggas is gay, bro. That's all I can say. Niggas is gay. Niggas got their own opinions about shit, how they want to do shit. Niggas want to fuck with you on they like niggas really think you slow. Like niggas really think you slow, you dumb, you don't peep what they doing. Like niggas ain't that smart, bro. Niggas is brilliant. Don't get me wrong, niggas is geniuses, but niggas ain't so smart to where you don't see them. I see you, nigga. I see everything you talking about, bro. And if you think I'm slow, you crazy, nigga. You don't know, nigga. You don't know, nigga. There's many niggas like me in the hood, bro. There's many niggas like me in the hood. They be having their own businesses, our own trucks and shit. We be out the way for real, bro. We don't deal with you goofy ass weirdo street niggas, bro. Cause y'all niggas always getting into some shit, you know. And I know this smoking is against YouTube guidelines, so you should not smoke. This is not smoking. This is me lighting an incense stick, and I'm gonna look that way, and I'm gonna put some incense in my body, nigga. Let's see. Unc be on that clout shit sometimes. LOL. How you doing, bro? What's up with Guap boy Gio? You know my name Gio for real too. So what's up? What's up with it, brother? Yeah, Unc be on that clout shit sometimes. Laughing my ass off. I don't know what you call it, bro. I don't know if you call it clout or what you call it, or I just don't fuck with your kind, nigga, because you weird to me, nigga. You're soft to me, nigga. You're lame. You're green to me, nigga. Like, I think it's like that. And not necessarily clout, but like, I don't fuck with green niggas. Like, you too lame to me. You ain't never did. Like, he'll say it all the time. Like, a prophet can't be no normal nigga like me. A prophet got to be somebody like him. And but what he don't know is that I'm not normal. You know what I'm saying? What he don't know is I done been through so much shit, bro. I done been through so much fire. I done been through so much shit because of niggas like him. You know what I'm saying? That I done been through the fire, nigga. I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. But if you ain't been through it just like him, then that shit don't count, I guess. That's kind of how I took it. Yeah, that's kind of how I took it. He talks shit about everybody, bro. That's his MO. Yeah, that's his MO, cuz. And I ain't saying that that's... Look, again, this is not a fuck 607 even though I done made videos like that. That was at his discretion as well. He suggested that I mean, he molded me to do that. But it's not, this ain't no fuck 607 even though I could take that route. This is more so like, always go with your move and trust your gut. And I'm speaking my truth, nigga. Like, niggas ain't fuck with me, bro. Niggas did not fuck with me, bro. So, nigga, I done been through a lot, nigga. I ain't even talking about in life. I'm talking about this shit right here. I went through a lot just to do this shit and bring something to y'all. And to get to this point, to build for a platform. I done been through a lot, nigga. Niggas did not fuck with me, nigga. When I first got there, bro, I got talked about every single day by this nigga, bro. Can you imagine how uncomfortable? Some of y'all would not do that, bro. Some of y'all would never, bro. Y'all would never be in my shoes and stick around and do what I did, bro. As far as just staying down, bro. You feel me? Believing in some shit and trying some shit. You feel me? Bro, man, every day, nigga. I'm talking about, I'm sitting on a patio and I hear this nigga talking, yeah, light-skinned ass nigga out there. I hate light-skinned. Like, bro, I heard this nigga talk about me so much, bro. That shit. Yeah, bro, I heard all that shit, bro. All of it, bro. I heard all of it, bro. This nigga be talking about me so much sometimes that he'll come out, look at the back door, and see that the screen door was open. Be like, oh, that nigga heard everything I said. Not that I was gonna do anything about it, but it's just like, you know, niggas just don't give a fuck, bro. About it's just like, if anything, I went through some real unprofessional shit a lot. You know, if anything, I went through some real unprofessional shit a lot of the time. You know, but other than that, nah, bro. Bro, human. You know what I mean? So niggas ain't perfect, but I didn't appreciate a lot of that shit though. But it molded me too. It made me remember how strong a nigga was. Like, man, I don't give a fuck what a nigga say, nigga. I'm still gonna do this. Fuck what you talking about, nigga. I'm still gonna do this. That's what you got to do with the comments too. Fuck what y'all talking about. I'm still gonna do this. So that's what I had to do with bro first before I even got to the comments. Fuck what this nigga saying. Take it in a grain of salt. I know I'm lit, nigga. I know I ain't no bitch, nigga. I know I ain't gay, nigga. You feel me? I know, like, I just look like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's nothing wrong with how I look. But I'm just saying, like, you know, I know. So if I know, I'm gonna keep going on my move, you know? Not the closing, that is deception, right? I lost it, baby. I'm sorry. I don't remember. Not the closing what? Remind me. Definitely deception. For sure need people to speak life. You do, bro. In the content industry, folks respect you when you got high numbers. Yeah, cuz that ain't everybody around me though ain't got high numbers. Everybody that I was around, the highest numbers was where I was at was King Yella, KB Nene. Everybody else got nigga still working. So I don't know what if you meant like he only respecting people that was doing better or more lit than me or something. But everybody else, content wise and shit like that, do the same number. If you check our numbers out, shit, some of my shit doing better than all they shit, you know, or as far as on their own personal plays, motherfuckers don't have personal platforms. So everybody's still working, bro. The only people that was really lit was a few people. Yella, KB Nene, and that Valerie girl. Even she tried to play me a little bit. We can talk about that later. XO Valerie, you know, I love you, baby, but you know, you fed into the energy a little bit too, and it's okay. And it's okay. We can talk about that later too, though. All well cardiac arrest. I don't know what you mean by that, cuz always trying to be fuck the industry. I fuck with spliffs. I only smoke with grind. That little shit did hit though. I ain't never seen that. That little shit did hit though. Yeah, nigga, I told you it was gonna hit, nigga. That's what I was saying. Like you kept, well, you was on my ass about it too, nigga. You feel me? I was like, nigga, bro, leave me, bro. What's wrong with this nigga, bro? He keep talking and shit like I'm a hoe or something, nigga. Like, wait, nigga, wait your turn. Like, wait, I'm gonna show you, nigga. That's what I was trying to tell you. But yeah, nah, I know you ain't know me for real, bro. So you know, I just had to show you real quick, you know. And that bitch smacked. Unc lied when he said you left because your grandma was sick. When he say that, send me the link. I ain't heard him talk about me. Um, I chimed into the live last night, and I saw my name all in the comments and shit, and he wouldn't even talk about me. So it's like I know y'all fuck with me, you know. But nah, send me a link because I ain't seen that. My grandma is sick. She on hospice. That's what y'all don't know. This whole time I've been away from her. I ain't I have been, but I ain't all the time her primary caregiver, but I make sure she cool. And so yeah, that's my little baby, man. She can be an asshole with her old Texas ass, but that's my little baby. She is on hospice. But yeah, I ain't hear him talk about that. I ain't hear him talk about that. Drop me the send me the link so I can check that out. I ain't hear him talk about that. But that's the truth. So that's the thing. Like this nigga don't be lying, bro. So like a lot of his shit don't be like content for real. Like he just mix in like his own personality with some real life shit. But um yeah, I did leave for one of those reasons, for multiple reasons. Nah, karma know who to try. What you mean by that? Facts. Karma ain't try me. Um, but Karma was with Unc and shit talking shit about me in the kitchen. One of the first couple of days he got here and shit talking about how light skinned niggas. I don't even know if he was talking shit. He was just like talking to Unc because I was a topic of discussion. Everywhere I go, bro, I'm the topic of discussion. And that ain't to brag. That's some light skinned shit. That ain't to brag, nigga. I'm telling you the truth, nigga. Uh, yeah, they was in the kitchen talking about me and shit. Talking about how light skinned niggas ain't always got to be tough. And then Uncle's talking about how he knew some light skinned niggas that he had to like that always thought that they like was fresh every day. And like he hated that nigga. Like just some hating ass shit. Like hating ass shit. And it's like I notice whenever it's a discussion about like some light skinned niggas, it's always some dark skinned niggas having a conversation. Like I ain't never sat around with some light skinned niggas and talked about some dark skinned niggas. On my mama, on my mother, I have never done that before. I don't know. Just different niggas, I guess. Um You talking about nah, it wasn't like that food. We good for sure. You know, I'm just saying, bro. You hear me telling my story, bro. It was intense in that house. You know, even the shit you had to go through, bro. You know, it was intense in that house. So you know, I'm just telling my story, bro. You look good all the time. I appreciate the compliment, love. I really do. No Dutches. No one is exempt. I'm waiting on a documentary of surviving 607 Unc Content House. I mean, I could make a whole movie. I ain't gonna lie to you, man, because it's like literally some shit happen every day. You feel me? So I probably could make a documentary. I could do a lot of shit, but I got more shit going on. I'm finna have more shit going on than just what happened at 607 Unk House, even though that was the highlight of my summer. That was the highlight of my summer for sure. And it was a perfect opportunity and I loved it. But yeah, it's a lot more shit going on. There's a lot more shit going on. And I'm just giving y'all some brief things that I personally experienced that made me uncomfortable. Not even that was some shit like, what the fuck is that, bro? Like, what the fuck is that? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I didn't seen some shit like that. So, y'all gonna have to stay tuned for that. You're gonna have to like, share, comment, subscribe, send, you know what I mean? Give me more subscribers. Like, turn it up. Like, you feel me? Make it make sense. You know? That's the whole point of doing this shit. Unc didn't want you to leave, though. He recognized your talent. Yeah, maybe towards the end, and I appreciate that if he did say that. I definitely felt some genuine love and shit from that nigga after making me feel the most uncomfortable he could have ever did. After putting me through so many mental games and gymnastics and shit. Yeah, I can see how he might eventually fuck with me because nigga, I had to go through the most, nigga. I had to go through so much, bro. I had to go through so much just with the mental games with this nigga, bro. Just overcoming bullying, bro. And I've been overcame that shit in my personal life. I overcame that shit in middle school. Not what, probably sixth grade was the last time a nigga tried me like that. I had just came from so I grew up like this. So before middle school, I went to a Catholic white private school. And then before that private school, I went to like the most like a hood school, a hood charter school in Cincinnati. It was called W.E.B. Du Bois. So y'all know any names named after like Frederick Douglass, Malcolm X, you know how them schools be. So I went there first, and then I left, went back to Dallas, came back, and then I went to my grandpa came. He was the breadwinner in my family. If y'all heard me tell my story, he was the breadwinner. So whenever he was around, we had money. When he wasn't around, we was fucked up. So when he was back around this time from like 3rd to 5th grade, so I got to go to this school called St. Gabriel in Cincinnati in Glendale, and that shit fucked up my mind. But it was kind of like a cult too, a Catholic. Y'all know how Catholic schools can be. So I went there, and then after there, I went to this school called Princeton, which was like you know, lower middle income suburbs mixed with some hood shit in Cincinnati. So yeah, that was my tenure. So I got to really like growing up. I got to, and then where I grew up in Lincoln Heights in Woodlawn, Ohio. And from people from Ohio, y'all know where the fuck that is. Y'all know where Lincoln Heights is. You know, it's the most historic black community in Ohio. It's where that Nazi shit happened. Remember when motherfuckers was storming the bridge, the Nazis? I grew up, well, I didn't grow up, but my house, one of my houses was right down the street, literally like 2 minutes away from where the Nazis came on the bridge at and shit. So I'm really from the city for sure. Just like I am from Dallas. For sure. Uh do you think 607 Unc has an ego demon, or is that his true self? That's a great fucking question, bro. That's probably the best question I done had today. Do I think he has an ego demon? Or do I think that's something he on his live too? Because it's 607 right now. Do I think you got an ego demon, or I think that's just something yourself? I think he can tap into. I think sometimes, yes, I think he has an ego demon. I think he controls it. I think he uses it for his benefit. That's why he's so lit. But the downside to that, the backside of that, is that which I don't see, is that that motherfucker can have you assuming that you always right all the time until you snap out of it. So yeah, I think he got an ego demon. He has to kind of, to be on that level. You gotta use your demons and your angels, you know, in various different degrees. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but yeah, he got an ego demon for sure. I got one too. I've learned how to tap into it because again, I gotta use my angels and my demons. But yeah, he do for sure, like a motherfucker for sure. All right, let's see. LOL, I'm being so serious though. Oh, what you talk about? Oh, that content house documentary. Oh yeah, I'm serious too. Shit, you know, I done thought about it. You know, I mean, I got a team. I got a little film crew down here. I've been thinking about it. Um, yeah, let's just see where these subscribe. I say I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers now. I say if I get like 15, if I'm at 1,500 subscribers in like 2 weeks, I might do some shit like that. You know, I might do some shit like that. But I really want to focus on like shit that I like talking about, like cryptids. That's like Bigfoots, shit like that, aliens, financial literacy, trending topics now. I never really gave a fuck about that shit. To me, that was like some radio media girly shit. But talk about what's going on in culture, in popular culture, is kind of cool, I think. So I might do that. You know, I think you reincarnate faster if you're me not doing anything with your life, and you pass away. Your soul blows around like a plastic bag until the spirits come get you, and put you in another body. Um, that's a way to look at it. I think it sounds like if you like that, you don't really got control over your destiny. You know, I would like to believe that. Well, this is what you don't know, is that you choose exactly where you come. You choose exactly when you come back and how you come back. So you chose this life. You chose those parents. You chose the husband that you got, the kids that you're gonna have. You chose all that shit before you came here. That's what you don't know. That's what I would have to say to that. King with a 7. I don't know what that mean, bro. What that mean? That content house is being ran like Death Row Records for sure. Well, I mean, ain't nobody in there. I was the last artist in there. I was the last person. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not to say that he's 607. Of course, he gonna have some way more motherfuckers in there that ain't shit for him. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, it was ran like Death Row Records as far as structuring and nigga, um, what I say is law type of thing. You know, there was some flexibility in there. You know, maybe there was some times where it could appear that I could have some say so, but it's what Unc say, and that's just how it's gonna go. That's just how it's gonna go. Merch that. Yeah, I merch that. Solid method. Yeah, Unc. That's crazy. You seen Unc was Two-Face. Um, shit. I think he'll tell you himself, nigga. He from Backdoor City. He from the trenches, gang. He a street nigga, gang. You know what I mean, he a killer. He a murderer, gang. You feel me? He was the worst, gang. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll tell you himself, gang. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll tell you himself, gang. Gang. I think he'll tell you himself. So everything I'm saying is I'm just saying, nigga. I see you, nigga. I see you for real, nigga. And you can't, and just because I look different than you, nigga, don't mean that I'm not looking at you, or I don't look and see where you go at, because I done been over there too. I just didn't go as deep in the shadows as you went, but I know it's over there. And I know if you keep going that way, I know what it lead to. Yeah, exactly. Monitoring spirits. Yeah, monitoring spirits is real, dog. Solar man should inherit the earth. We inherited in the earth, baby. The meek shall inherit the earth. I went over there very meekly, very humbly. I was a student. That was like in my movie, if I'm the main character in my movie, that was like I went to like the mountains and learned from the crazy monk. That's the part of the movie I was in. From the psychotic, psycho, crazy, eccentric, weird genius monk. You know what I'm saying? I learned from that nigga. I learned from that, and I got put through so many different tests, and nothing you do was right. Nothing I did was good enough, bro, until it was. you know, Nothing that I did was good enough, bro. Nothing. I mean, nothing, bro. I could make 1,000 thumbnails. That shit wouldn't be good enough until it was. I could make 1,000 tries with the y'all seen it with the interviews and shit. I could do that shit 1,000 times, and that shit boring. You gonna keep saying the same thing, bro? You ain't got nothing else to talk about. You do have a message, right? You do have a message, right? You don't got nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I could deal with that 1,000,000,000 times. You know what I'm saying? And still do it. And that's why I stayed. Because I wanted to show the process. That's why I stayed. I wanted to show the process. Y'all gonna see the journey, man. I don't hide nothing from y'all. I'm very transparent with all of my weaknesses, with my strengths. I should talk about the strengths more, but I don't like to boast and brag. But I'm very transparent. Very transparent. I think that's why I'm lit. That's why I'm gonna be bigger than 607 up. He's gonna be in his space. I don't want to be in his space, but I'm talking about just impact wise, because that's the goal. That's the whole reason you have a content house, so people can be better than you. I'm gonna be better than him. That's why I took the most shit from him. I'm gonna be better than him, way better than him. That's the idea. That's weird of Unc, definitely. Yeah, bro, it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? I ain't appreciate it when I ain't appreciate it, but looking back on it, like, you feel me, it was what it was. And, people is human and shit. And, nigga, what you expect from a mad genius, nigga? Cause again, I can't take that away from bro. He a mad genius for sure. For sure. His method just ain't my way. That's really what that is. Uh, cause he knew you was a boss, had your own money. He was just on there saying he tried to offer you to stay free, and you told him no. Yeah, hell yeah, I told him no, cause it wasn't for free. Fuck you talking about? It was a loan, nigga. So if he said for free, then that's cap, nigga. You ain't offer me shit for free. Don't nobody offer you nothing. Let me check this out, y'all. Don't nobody give you nothing in this life for free. Ain't nothing free. Ain't nothing free. There's nothing free in this society. Everything should be free, but there's nothing free in this society. Don't nobody do nothing for you pro bono. I ain't met one person yet that did something for me pro bono and didn't expect something on the back end. Not one. Not one. Even your mama doing something for you pro bono when she raised you. Your parents, they did something for you pro bono. They raised you. They did all these sacrifices and that now on the front end. So on the back end, when you raised up, you can get a good job. You can do all this, that, and the third. You can carry on their legacy, make them look good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do something for something. No, he didn't offer me. Again, where y'all getting these sources? Ain't nobody told me where I can watch this video too so I can respond to this. I didn't see none of this. I didn't see he said none of this. So y'all tell me where y'all getting this information from. Because I mean, y'all, I'm not saying y'all wrong. Because I mean, he definitely told the story, but I just want to know where did he tell the story at, so I can respond to it. I think that'll be some more good content for us as well. But nah, he ain't offered me shit for free. That he offered me a loan. Fuck you talking about, from Worldwide Hustle, a loan, to take care of my personal expenses and to cover my $3,600 stay, and then I would pay it back on the back end as I got some more money rolling in. I would pay it back on the back end. That's what he offered me. So that's not. Does that sound like free to y'all, or does it sound like a loan to y'all? But me, again, I'm a businessman, and I know who I'm doing business with. Um, had I not been living in the same house with the gentleman, I probably would have been more inclined to listen to him or to consider the offer more. I mean, I considered it thoroughly, but to probably act on it, had I not been living with it, had I not been living with you, bro, I might have did it. But since I was living with you, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be in debt to you while I'm living with you. Not you, bro. I would never do that with you, ever. I would never give you that much power over me, ever. He even said it to where, like, even if it's a situation where, since I'm not fully charged and paid up, I just got to sleep on the floor, or I just got to sleep somewhere else. I don't want you dictating and charging where I sleep at. No, the way that I did it this time was fine for me. Even though I had to pay more, I still paid my way, and I still had my own room. I still had my own situation. I got treated like something. No, I'm not gonna. You know what that would have led to, bro? If I'm Solar Man sleeping on the floor, with already how I had to how I was getting treated to make content and bring that shit out to y'all. Y'all know how I would have been treated, bro. I would have been treated so fucked off. When he wanted to do that, it would have been good. Would have been good, but when it would have been bad, when you talk shit about it, he would have talked so much shit about it. It would have made my life miserable, bro. I would have been miserable, bro. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna be miserable around the street, nigga, bro. Cause they bullies. And ain't nothing wrong with sleeping on the floor. I done did it plenty of times. And I ain't saying that. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with sleeping on the floor. That's not what I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with sleeping on the floor. Ain't shit wrong with that. But nigga, we gonna be equal in this bitch, nigga. And I ain't saying he wasn't sleeping on the floor. So, you know, but just the way that happened, like, oh nah, bro, oh nah, gang, I need this room, go sleep over there. Like, nah, I need my space too. I be needing to meditate and shit. I be needing alone time. I be needing to be weird alone in my room. You feel me? I be needing to be weird in my room. I be needing to just I be needing to lay down and just meditate to the east. I be needing to do shit like that. So I be damn if I'm just out in the open all the time, finding somewhere to shy and to wash my teeth and to wash my nuts. And you feel me? I be damn. I'll be damn, bro. No, I'll be damn, bro. Because like you said, I'm a boss, bro. I don't do shit like that, bro. I mean, again, there's nothing wrong with sleeping on the floor, but I'm just saying, like, to this degree where the content house is the content house, and we got females like KB Nene coming through looking good, all trying to punch on me. I ain't finna do that, bro. I ain't finna do that, bro. I ain't finna do that. That's a blessing, seeing when someone's true colors in the beginning before you start blowing up. Yeah, bro. Again, I don't hide nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is me, bro. This is me. Everything y'all seen is me, bro. Everything. The weird, the funny, the awkward, the drink and kind of zonked out, like, man, what they talking about? Like, all that shit me, bro. All of it. All of this is me. And I'm glad that y'all here, because y'all really, really, really like, now it's time to turn all the way the fuck up. I swear, it's time to turn all the way the fuck up. I promise y'all, I'm on y'all ass. I am not taking my foot off the brakes. I swear. I swear, bro. I swear. They follow you because they peeping. Hey, they gonna have to keep watching. Motherfuckers don't want to follow on Instagram, don't want to like, don't want to do all that. Again, it is Solar Man on Instagram. Y'all part of my tribe. Y'all make sure y'all follow your boy over there. You know what I'm saying? We building up a community over there too. We have a real running community. That was, which I don't know what we supposed to be doing too. We had a lot of plans and shit, and I was with it. But again, I just can't be the lowest nigga on the totem pole. I just can't go for that, bro. I can't get treated like shit all the time, bro. You feel me? Laughed at and shit. Like, you feel me? You can embarrass me whenever you want to. Like, nah, nigga, I ain't that. Not all the time, bro. Not all the time, bro. Not all the time. Had that not been like that, nigga, you feel me? Then maybe we could, you feel me? Ask me what I want more, nigga. you know? And you ain't gotta kiss my ass, but nigga, people kiss your ass, nigga. And if you see I'm lit, nigga, let me know. I mean, you know, he done told me some shit, but he also called me weak. So, nigga, now I gotta show you. Now I gotta prove a point to you. That's just because that's where I'm from. I gotta prove a point to you now. So now I can't go back right away. You feel me? Because you didn't call me weak. You didn't call me out. You feel me? Basically call me a bitch. So since you didn't call me a bitch, I gotta show you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show you, bitch, that there ain't no bitch in me, you bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. Because that's what you would have wanted from me too. That's what you would have wanted. That's what you would have wanted. I know that. Why don't want nobody to be bigger than him? He's seen your potential. Um, I can't say he don't, bro. I'm just saying, like, when your nuts so big and you done built this platform, it's kind of hard for you to see anything outside of yourself, you know, as far as how you can best support somebody when you this high up. It's kind of like being signed to uh A-list rapper. You know, it's like, nigga, you already the lick and you already the littest on the label and you still going up. So like, how you gonna have the real knowing and wherewithal to cater a system that's built around me and how to do it for me, even though he tried to do that, but it was through my humiliation. And again, I can't keep getting bullied for content because I'm not a hoe and I can only take so much. I'm an easygoing guy, but I can only take so much. I can only take so much. And I felt myself getting to that point where my mouth was, I wasn't gonna be able to control my words. And that's the main thing with me. That's how I've been able to stay disciplined. That's how I changed over the years because I used to be able to control my words. You know what I'm saying? I can control my words now. You feel me? I can be quiet. I done always been quiet, but like, you know, you feel it bubbling up like, I'm about to start turning up. Like, okay, bro. You feel me? Okay, bro. You got me. All right, bro. All right, nigga. You know, it started getting to that point. Why does he follow Grave Digger Quez if he quicked them out the house? That just goes back to my point. You'll follow these niggas because they street niggas because he relates to them. He don't relate to me. You feel me? So since he don't relate to me, I am weird to him. I'm a weirdo to him. I'm a weirdo to them. So since if they can't relate to it, you weirdo, even if it's the most wicked ass shit, like following that type of nigga. You feel me? And I don't know cuz. You feel me? I know he locked up. I don't know his situation. I think he got locked up for the shooting of his cousin. Like I say, his little brother be on my page all the time, in my stories all the time, just watching my shit. Not following, not saying shit. You feel me? Just watching, judging. You feel me? He probably think he probably think like, man, if I was around in there, I would have robbed that nigga. And they probably would have tried some shit too. But again, that's why you got to pick and choose. I strategically picked and choose when I came to this content house because I knew like I just had a hunch, like it's every man for himself once you get in that motherfucker. Like there's no structure in there, you know? And I'll be damned if I gotta deal with some shit. I gotta worry about my belongings, like Karma 2s. Nah, man, I'm not gonna worry about my belongings while I need my belongings. You feel me? Like, yeah, man, that's just gonna lead bad. It gotta lead to something crazy happening. Cause I mean, you touching my shit, you know? And these niggas steal. You know, but I don't know them niggas. Like I say, I be seeing bro all the time in my comments, not my comments, my stories and shit like that all the time, just watching. So, bro, if you watching this, I don't know, we can do some content, we can work or something. You ain't gotta just keep watching me, gang. You know, you can reach out, bro. I'm a real nigga, bro. You can fuck with me, bro. I'll fuck with you, bro. Um, you know, say something though, dog. That's kind of weird. It should be weird to me, bro. I don't know about y'all. I don't go on nobody's story. I don't go watching on nobody's page and not interact or not follow. I don't do shit like that, bro. On my mother, I don't, bro. I don't even on my right hand on the Bible. All I do is watch my own shit on my on social media. That's all I do. I watch to see how people fuck with it, interacted with it, or what I can do differently, and then that's what I do. On my mama, I don't be just going on your shit, and I don't follow you too. That's gay. That's gay as fuck. On my mama. Y'all let me know if y'all think that's gay. To me, that's gay as fuck, bro. Speaking on the man, yeah, I don't know, bro. That shit gay. Oh, back to this Butter shit though. That's why we here. Speaking on that, come on, Butter, man. I fuck with you, Butter. That shit gay to me, bro. Why fuck me, bro? Why fuck me, bro? I don't even know you, bro. Why fuck me, bro? You know I've been on this platform, so I don't know how long you said that like 10 days ago too. So it was like a week and a half ago. I think I had spoken positively about the nigga in one of the interviews and shit since then. It's like, bro, you never know who don't fuck with you. You never know who fuck with you. So it's like when I seen that with the Butter shit, I was like, bro,
You just feeding off the wave. It's just the fuck Solar Man train, and that's cool. It's always been me versus everybody. It's always been me versus everybody. Back to these comments though. His essence is Cosmos 9 said his essence is street. He can't change that. Extremely wise, but he was raised in the streets, so he gravitate to people like him. He can't help it. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's your problem, you know, um, because someone like myself, I've always been myself, and I would be around hood, not hood. We all from the hood, but I'd be around motherfuckers who get active, like street motherfuckers, because street motherfucker they only gonna hang around motherfuckers that's on the same time they own anyway. So if you around them, it's only for, you know, brief periods and times and moments before they get back doing what they was doing. You feel me? So, uh, yeah, yeah, he felt comfortable, and that's just normal human behavior shit. But don't act like you're so elevated and ascendant though if you can't handle uh, all of God's children. You know. Unc wasn't serious though. Was he Solar? Unc wasn't serious though. Was he Solar Man? I think he really fucked with you. Um, what you mean serious about what? I didn't talk about so much shit, bro. Serious about what? I think he really fucked with me. Like I said, bro, when it was good, bro. But when it wasn't, it fucking wasn't, and it was at my expense. And I'll be damned if I'm degrade myself continuously. Again, not all the time, continuously. And when I can just do what I'm doing, when I can do what I'm doing right here, right now, on my own token. You feel me? So it was kind of one of those things. Like I'll be damned, bro, if I'ma just keep being a joke, or just keep being okay with letting you say whatever you want to say to me, good or bad. You feel me? Good or bad. Lawrence know, bro. He know, bro. He know he wouldn't let nobody talk to him like that all the time, bro. If he was my age, bro, I'm way more advanced than he was at my age. Way more. That's how I know I'm gonna be bigger than dude. Way more advanced. And I think about everything before I say it. Sometimes I'm in the moment too much. And that's another thing he helped me with. He helped me with being out of the moment. I mean, being in the moment, staying in the moment. You feel me? That's another thing he helped me with staying in the moment, for sure. Unc be on his bully a lot. Yeah, he be bullying people. He be bullying people. He would be joking about the light skin shit, twin. Yeah, I know, joking, but again, it's at my expense, nigga. Don't always do some shit at my expense, nigga. I can only take, okay, how many jokes? It's 100 like every day, nigga. I mean, you supposed to come back, but mine's is like, you right, bro. He was joking. People be joking. I'm sensitive, but also I was already dealing with a lot. I've been dealing with a lot of shit. I was dealing with that behind the scenes, so I got to deal with that on camera too. And y'all heard me address it too. I addressed the shit as much as possible. So y'all like, then you should have spoke up for yourself. I addressed it. I spoke up for myself. But yeah, he would be joking about, that's just him. You can't be surprised by someone acting like themselves. Um, nah, I wasn't surprised, bro. If anything, I was just uncomfortable. I wasn't surprised though. Shit don't surprise me. If you heard me this whole thing, shit don't surprise me. I peep everything, so I wasn't surprised about nothing. A nigga can't surprise me about nothing. A nigga can't surprise me about nothing. There's nothing a nigga could do where I'm like, damn, I ain't see that coming. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing a nigga could do. So that wasn't it. It was just made me feel uncomfortable, bro. That's it. That's it. What's good? What's popping, T Bear? What's happening? Yeah, bro, you gotta block them out. I did to the best of my ability, bro. Like, it'd be times, bro, and this ain't even no unk story right now. It'd be times, bro, like that first thing I did, that got some numbers. I think it's at like 70K right now on Instagram, 15K on YouTube. So we need to get them numbers up. That's Solar Man rips his Solar Man snaps on Unk, rips his shirt. Y'all go on his page, run them numbers up. But anyways, the first reaction that I got from that was from my cousin. Um, was from my cousin, somebody whose opinion that I really, 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 really valued. And he was like, yeah, how that came off, that looked, had real, what he say? What the fuck he say? He said real, uh, homoerotic vibes. That first, when I ripped my shirt, when I had the mask on, y'all know what I'm talking about? Homoerotic vibes is what he said. Homoerotic vibes is what he said. My cousin told me that. So it's like, I like to paint the analogy of like, imagine you making something, you making some food, right? And in the midst of you making food, somebody come in the kitchen and say it smell like shit. It smell like shit in here. Although it might smell like shit in there, you still cooking though. You still cooking. I was still cooking with cuz, man. I was still cooking doing this content. And this nigga called my phone. And I didn't first when he called my phone, I wasn't even gonna answer that shit. I was like, man, what the fuck I'm gonna answer this shit for? Cause I know he be wanting to talk and shit. He be wanting to talk about like he just be wanting to talk. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna answer this shit for? I answered it, and it was exactly what the fuck I ain't want to hear. It's like you like, I know you're doing your thing. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because you're from California too, so you talk. I'm proud of you because it's just what's up with the shirt off in the interview. What's up with that? Man, bitch, nigga, I'm working, nigga. This shit was funny, nigga. I was responding to negative comments, nigga, and I ripped my shirt and I wear a superhero mask, nigga, because I'm a superhero and I don't take this shit serious as far as the internet. But I take the job serious and the information. I need y'all to pay attention. I don't know if y'all pay attention to, but I give y'all all versions of myself too, But I came with the mask as a way to just break the ice, break the ice, get the conversation going. Why the fuck that nigga got that mask on? That type of thing. And to say it looked homoerotic because there was no women in the video and it was all men. It was one dude, it was he was across the table, it was a podcast style. Second, it was content. Uh that just let me know that I got way more haters than I know. I got haters even in my family. Like homoerotic, like I don't know, like the shit just be so weird to me. Like, yeah, my cousin do work in the industry too. I ain't gonna say who he worked for because then y'all know exactly who I'm talking about, and then y'all gonna know exactly that that's him. And then I don't want that type of flack on him. Actually, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I give a fuck. I ain't gonna do you like that, bro. I give a fuck. I ain't gonna do you like that. Anyways, he in the industry and he worked with y'all favorite R&B singer, like y'all favorite one, y'all favorite one, uh, y'all favorite one. So anyway, so he might know he probably do be around some homoerotic shit, but that's not me, nigga. I didn't have a gay thought going through my mind doing nothing that I've done. Gay thoughts don't even I don't even have to say no homo, bro, because gay thoughts don't run through my brain. You feel me? Motherfuckers be weird having their own viewpoints on shit because they be kind of weird. You feel me? That's what I think that is. Not to say that it didn't appear in his world homoerotic, but again, I don't know what to tell a nigga like that. I'm not. What do you tell a nigga like that? What do you tell a nigga like that? Like, what do you tell a nigga like that? I don't know. What y'all think? He just respect killers. Yeah, real shit. That's the vibe I got. He just respect killers. Truth Almighty. That's the vibe I got. Yeah, they wouldn't been at the content house if yeah, they wouldn't been at the content house if they was lit. Now everybody working. I ain't say they wasn't lit. I'm just saying everybody working. I'm just saying like the littest, like the biggest platforms was on King Yella, KB Nene, like Maverick. Y'all know that's spiritual conspiracy dude. It was a bunch of guests over there that was lit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody lit. Everybody doing their thing. Everybody over there. Fox, Shiest, Solar Man, Karma Twos, K3, uh, who the fuck else? I'm missing some people. Hood Jesus, the Bob Report. Everybody over there working. We all working. I'm just saying as far as who had their own platforms and who, you know, uh, who was the biggest, those people have the most established platforms. Um, I think he just fell out with Yella. Man, yeah, they fell out to a degree, but they gonna be cool, man. He gonna my take was see this what y'all don't know about Yella, King Yella and 607 on. This what y'all don't know is that they really fuck with each other off camera. You know what I'm saying? So when you got such a strong relationship off camera, y'all pretty much can work anything out. They really they respect each other's opinions and shit. And they go up and they make a lot of money together. So I doubt y'all see the last of King Yella. That's just an inclusive from somebody that was around the shit. I highly doubt that y'all see the last of King Yella and 607. I highly doubt that shit. Highly doubt it. What's up with it, twin? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, just speaking my truth, gang. That's it. Just speaking my truth, gang. That's it. Watch this bitch back, bro. We're just talking about some little shit that I went through. Fox shit, Fox Shiest in this motherfucker, y'all. Y'all go follow and fuck with bro. Fox Shiest in this motherfucker, y'all. Just telling my truth, bro. That's it, bro. Just telling my truth. Um, you know, I dealt with a lot of shit when I was at that house, bro. You know, and I got to grow some relationships and shit with people, but I didn't always get to speak my piece because I was too busy sitting back observing. You know what I'm saying? Watching and seeing how motherfuckers are act. You know, seeing how motherfuckers will treat you. Seeing if motherfuckers like don't think that you don't see them and see everything that they be on. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I've been talking about, bro. I just been rapping on that. You feel me? Fox is cool though. I'm gonna talk about you a little bit more, a little bit too, bro, because you content too. Fox was cool, bro. When I first met, bro, he was one of the first people to embrace me, introduce himself to me and shit, and it was warm. It was a warm embrace. I ain't feel no malicious intent, but I did feel like, hold on, I gotta watch my back with this nigga. I don't know if you really fuck with me, you know. I don't know if you really fuck with me. There was a couple times where I heard him and Unc talking, you know what I mean, talking shit about me, like, oh, this nigga. Like, it was one time, you gonna know what I'm talking about too, Fox. It was this one time we was cleaning up, or we was trying to clean up, and y'all was in the studio room and y'all was sweeping and shit, and I ain't know what to grab because I ain't know like how y'all, I ain't know how to like, even I ain't know what he wanted cleaned up for real. When I should have just grabbed some, I should have just started doing what y'all was doing. Uh, and then I grabbed some bottles and shit, thinking that'll help. And young trying to clear some shit out the way because it was bottles every fucking where. Trying to clear some shit and get it out. This was earlier in my stay. It was probably like week 2 on my stay, week 2 or 3 on my stay, probably week 2. Uh, and I was cleaning up some bottles and shit. I took him out. I heard Unc. He was like, "That nigga sat here this whole time. And that's what he do, and that's what he get, and that's what he do." It was shit like that. You feel me? That would happen all the time. And then Fox was like, "Yeah, yeah, I mean, I don't know what the fuck he on." Yeah, you remember what I'm talking about, bro. You were there. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be shit like that. You know, I deal with shit like that all the fucking time. Like I was an odd man out. Like I was like everything I did, motherfucker had a problem with it. Like motherfucker had a problem with the shit. Everything I did, motherfucker had a problem with some shit. You feel me? Like it was a problem about everything I did. You know, you know. But it's just shit like that you had to get through. Unc told bro with red hat that he don't like him straight to his face, like you said he did when you was at the house. I'm trying to think what you talking about. Oh, you talking about last night on the live? Oh yeah, that's him. But him and Unc got way more history than me. And Unc, you know what I'm saying? They got hella content and shit together. That's one of his like I think they do some business or something behind the scenes. I don't know what they got going on, but I know him and Unc been fucking with each other for a long time. Like way before I came on the platform, they was fucking with each other, making videos, hella videos. He know I don't know if he got something to do with Grave Digger Quails or something like that, but yeah, yeah. Unc made it seem like you left because your grandma was sick. I thought we already talked about that. Hold on. Um, let me see. I think I'm skipping some shit. What happened? Hold on, I'm missing some shit. I'm missing some comments, y'all. Give me some time to get to y'all comments. I really need a moderator in this bitch to try to like. It's so many goddamn comments. Hold on. Let me go back to Fox. That's where I remember. All right, bet. So that's wild. Aunt made it seem like you left because your grandma was sick. Yeah, bro. She is sick. She on hospice. But it was multiple reasons, including that. We hear from the Discord. It's Kimura. What's up with my oh yeah. Discord popping strong. We got a whole community on there. That's where we gonna be building up. When the content house in Ohio is fully up and running, that's when y'all gonna know about that. We got one in LA that's gonna pop up too in the next 6 months too. So we just building up play by play by play. We talk about different things. We come together. We gonna have merch and shit on there. That's when y'all gonna find out about my music. Y'all should join the Discord. Go on my page. The link is in my page. Join the Discord. Join the community. We a tribe, a real tribe. If you really been searching for a tribe, you found one with me, with us. You found your tribe if you've been looking for a tribe. I think he said you left. Nobody shared. He seemed like it was on his last live. Okay, yeah. If y'all can get me that stuff where he was talking about me leaving, that'd be cool. Queens Molly, Queens Yomi. I moved to a different part of the city and almost everyone's face looks distorted. What do you think that is? Even the children, and it seems their faces leans towards the right. Now, this is a phenomenon. This is a great question. Yomi, I'm gonna get back to the artist and FBG Butter shit in a second. But that's a great point right there. So there's a phenomenon that has been going on, which I don't know. They swept under the rug. This which I really don't know, is that there's a phenomenon that's been going on for the last 5 years, where they gave it some type of weird name, but basically where people's faces morph into demons. And they said if you see this changing in people's faces, that it's just a temporary psychosis or trick of the mind, and to not pay it no mind. But it's a temporary thing. But it's a like a an infection, they call it, where it can temporarily distort your perception, where people's faces appear to turn demonic. Y'all can look it up. Go look it up. That's what y'all don't know. They swept that under the rug. This shit's been going on for the last 5 years. So what's going on is that the veil between spirit world and the 3D world is becoming so thin to where certain entities that operate, because we all getting controlled by something unless you learn how to live without acting upon emotions. So we're all getting controlled by something unless we're doing that. So it's always a spirit behind that emotion. You know what I'm saying? So when you see these people faces, you're seeing the spirit that lies behind them. These people are controlled most of the time by this spirit that keeps them asleep, that keeps them in a zombified state. This is Welcome to the Living Dead. This is the real version. So when a zombie apocalypse happens, it ain't gonna be something that happened from an infection. It's gonna be the spirits just coming out to play. That's the best way I can say that. That makes sense. Unc, a street nigga, he had to see if you was down for real, twin. I think. You think that what it was, bro? So just because you a street nigga, you think so what that mean though? What you saying? I pick up what you put. I'm picking up what you putting down, and I already know that, because again, that's how these motherfuckers think. But that shit gay to me as far as mental gymnastics. That's what you talking about. You talking about you got to see if a nigga is solid by playing mental gymnastics with him, because that's feminine as fuck. If that's what you saying, I'm not saying you feminine. I'm just saying if that's what you saying. I do believe that's what you're saying, and I know actually for a fact that that's what it was to a degree, in some degrees, other than just fucking with a nigga too, because you feel like you can. I don't know. I don't know, cuz I feel like it's all of the above, you know? I feel like it's all of the above, bro. Like, all of the above, bro. What you think? All of the above. I don't know. You know how street niggas try to bully you before you get cool. Yeah, bro. Fucking gay as I hate that shit, bro. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. That's what the fuck they do. They try to bully you before y'all can be cool. Yeah, on some weirdo shit, bro. Cause them niggas got bullied. They don't know no other way. That nigga got bullied. I know he got fucking bullied. He had to get bullied. Look at him. You know what I mean? Same way you look at me like you assume something. I had to go through some shit. Yeah, look at that nigga, bro. He had to. He had to get bullied. Fucking had to, bro. You fucking had to, bro. Fucking had to. So that's what you're saying. So you were saying it's really just some normal shit. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're saying? Like really like some normal shit? Is that what you're saying? Like really like some normal shit? Truth Almighty. See, this will make me block you, fuck nigga. Cause you immediately came with disrespect. You was gay on the episode with King Yella. How I was gay, you weird ass nigga. You see, you just trying to get in the reaction. I'm gonna give you what you want to. How I was gay, you weird ass nigga. How I was gay when these niggas was talking about uh sucking dicks or grabbing pockets and shit. How I was gay when I was in between them two niggas doing all that shit because I ain't speak up loud enough or I ain't get aggressive. Oh, if you was me, you would have punched on somebody, huh? Bitch, you wouldn't have did nothing, nigga. Niggas always talking like acting like they know what they would do. You wouldn't have did nothing, bitch ass nigga. You wouldn't have did nothing, nigga. What you would have did? You would have got up and left. I'm in a content house, nigga. I'm in a gated community, bro. And I don't even like trying to bring that energy. It's kind of I just had to kind of try to force that a little bit. Like, but you came on here trolling on my page, fag. Talking about I was gay on the thing with King Yella. Bitch, how I was gay, nigga? What I do that was gay? Fag boy. What I do? Look like you? What I do, nigga? And it ain't just his comment. It was a lot of comments like that. I just look uncomfortable and shit like that. That was how I was gay. Like that was a weird ass comment, bro. That was a weird ass comment, bro. All this time I've been talking, that's what you done got from this, bitch. Get off my page, nigga. I ain't heard W.E. Du Bois since grade school. you know I'm kicking facts. You know how them schools be. So it's them hood charter schools where you go where they feed you everything though. They feed you breakfast. They feed you breakfast, lunch, dinner, because you was there all day. And then you had to do electives. That was one of them schools too, where it was like you could learn how to do kung fu, karate, all that tap dance, all that shit at school. Like, yeah, that's the schools I always went to my whole life. I fuck with your mission, gang. I appreciate you, bro. It's our mission, bro. And our mission is to kick up the vibration and to lead those who are lost and seeking towards a path of righteousness. You feel me? And to be fully comfortable and authentically yourself, because in that is self-love. And through true self-love, you can love other people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this is about. Solar Man, yes, sir. Solar Man, King, Caden Brower. Love your content, my guy. I love you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Nobody asked you that question, Holmes. I don't know. This is Truth Almighty. Say your question for lower, cause I don't know what you talking about, nigga. You starting to get on my nerves, nigga. Either you gonna come on the page, you gonna talk about something that makes sense, or you gonna just be a dick eater, which it sounds like you are, and you just gonna troll and you ain't really got shit to talk about. So you can keep being a dick eater on my page, or you can talk about. So say your comment later, so I can really know what you talking about. Yo, bro. Much love from Albania. Much love to Albania, bro. I don't know nothing about Albania. Tell me about Albania. What I need to know in Albania. Y'all fucking with us in Albania? Who y'all be listening to over in Albania? Like Lil Baby, Future, and shit like that. NBA Youngboy, everything everybody else be listening to. Make sure y'all check out my debut tape, man, October 4th in Albania. I'm already subscribed before you hit 1K. Oh, I appreciate that, Miss Rado. I appreciate that so much, goddess. You about to be monetized, gang. Yeah, bro. You know, that's a done deal, bro. We lit, bro. We taking over the algorithm. We taking over as soon as that shit. Let me get my first check from YouTube, nigga. Oh, whoa. Oh, they done gave the wrong nigga money, man. They done gave the right nigga money because I'm gonna do it and it's gonna go right towards the people. Like when we go to Chicago, we gonna be with KB Nene, we gonna be with Beasky. You feel me? We gonna be with all them niggas, bro, and we gonna feed the people spiritually, physically, and otherwise. It's gonna be lit on my mama. But that's just shit like that I want to do. I need to do some shit like that in Dallas. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just grinding right now. So a lot of this shit I gotta do pro bono for free. But it's all a grind. If y'all want to help contribute, y'all can join all of my social medias and especially my Discord, because that's where we're bringing all these plans together, because the revolution is being televised. The revolution starts here and then manifests outwardly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. How is your grandma? She's good, bro. It's as good as she can be, but she's on hospice. So hospice means that it's any day now. So, you know, um, she's very mean too. Very, very mean. Not a nice lady. I ain't gonna sit here and act like my grandma just the coolest, cause she is a bitch. My grandma a bitch, bro. An honorary bitch. But you know, she's my grandma. She's my nana. She's the woman of my life. You know, she raised me with hella structure and discipline. But she's a bitch. Oh my gosh. It's my grandma. I can call her a bitch, not you. But yeah, she's good though. I appreciate you asking. I appreciate you asking. I mean a lot, bro. And that mean a lot, bro. I got motherfuckers that give a fuck about my life. See, to me, that's amazing. You feel me? That's amazing. Damn, surviving you know, any positive out of the experience? Yeah, a lot of positive. I didn't talked about it during this live too. A lot of positives, bro. Mostly positives. A lot of negatives too. A lot of negatives. But positives that I saw the work ethic that it takes. I saw the dedication that it takes to. So this is what one thing that Unc does very well, and that's something that I'll take with me for the rest of my days, and I'll pass on to other people because it's very valuable. One of the main things that Unc does very well is that he goes with his move. There's nothing that you can tell dude once he's locked in on the way that he wants it done or the way that he sees it. So if he sees it in his head a certain way, it has to go that way. Whether it's right or wrong, we're gonna find out later. But whatever it is, I'm going with my move, and I went with my move, so I can't say that I didn't love it. That's what I learned. To love everything that you do. Because when you put your heart and your energy into this, like I put my heart and energy into this live, this is the most people I ever had on my live. Consistent to y'all is not a lot, but to me, this is amazing because it's showing me the fruits of my labor. When you put your energy into something, you get something out of it. You get the world out of it. That's what I learned. You put your all into something, you will succeed. Put your energy into it because this world is only energy. So I really learned energy work from this guy. Real 33rd degree meets real secret occultic shit. Yeah, I learned it from this man. We could talk more about that later. His house, his rules. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. His house, his fucking rules for sure. For fucking sure. Did I miss anything? What happened on the content house, Solar Man? Yeah, you're gonna have to watch this live back, brother, but I'm gonna save it for y'all. You're gonna have to watch it back though. Well, he said he had 7 different versions of it. So who said that? Unc said that. I got many different versions of myself too. The last video that I made at the house, that's on the page right now. We almost at 7K on that one. Was Unc fucked up my show, so I jumped on his table. But I was talking about just different layers and shit because early in that day, even with Unc and shit too, I was really responding to them niggas and shit too because they be wanting me to have, they wanted me to have topics and shit all the time. Well, Bob's just following whatever the fuck Unc talking about. So Unc want me to have topics and shit. So I was just thinking all day, like, man, and it hit me during my morning grounding session what I really want to. It hit me during my morning grounding session what I really want to talk about. I wanted to talk about there being different layers and dimensions to people, different layers and dimensions in life, and different layers and dimensions in people. And then also, Bob, the Bob report, that nigga, he had a discussion with me earlier where he was just like, because I was just struggling trying to come up with content, with topics mostly. Struggling trying to come up with topics. Like, that shit was so hard for me because it wasn't, it was hard for me because I had the pressure of this ugly ass on my back all the time about everything I did or any type of thing that I wanted to talk about. It was never good enough. So that shit was stressful, bro. So, anyways, me and Bob sitting back on the back patio just talking about just about content and shit. And then he was just like, Bob, because Bob just assumes that I'm just this quiet. I wouldn't say hoe. I don't think he think I'm a hoe now, but the closest thing to it. Just this easygoing, passive aggressive, passive, nothing bothers type of guy, and that's just not the truth. I can be, but not all the time. Because the way Bob is, the way he is on the interviews is the exact same way he is off camera. No different. No different. So the way y'all see the Bob, when y'all see him in the interviews, that's the exact same way he is off camera. The exact same way. Nope. Yep. Mrs. Covert. Nope. Is his character different? You talking about Bob? The Bob report? Hell nah. His character ain't no different. Sometimes ego can be the other person is intimidated by you. Now that is a thought, Miss Yomi, and you've been cooking this whole session. Y'all need to take some. Let me know if you ever come back to my lives if you want to be a moderator or something, because you be cooking with the questions. Yeah. And you know, that's the vibe I've been getting too. You know, motherfuckers be jealous, bro. But how you gonna be jealous of somebody that got less than you? That's why I didn't. Don't look at my wall either, y'all. Just imagine this phone pad is right there. But how you gonna be jealous of somebody that got less than you? Like how you gonna be jealous of somebody that ain't doing what you doing on the level that you doing it? How you gonna be jealous of somebody that's under you? That just mean you a jealous fuck nigga. And you not on solid foundation. You don't have no solid foundation, no grounding to your thinking. You know what I'm saying? That just mean you a fuck nigga. That just mean you a fuck nigga. I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I'm gonna be jealous. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You can't help nobody if you're gonna be jealous of people though. That's all I know. You can't help nobody if you just gonna be jealous of a nigga. That's gay, nigga. You can't help nobody if you just gonna be jealous of a nigga. That's gay as fuck. But did I feel like I was getting hated on? Hell yeah, I felt like I was getting hated on a bunch of times. A lot of times, I was getting hated on, bro. What the fuck? Constantly, consistently, every day. I'm getting hated on. Some hating shit, some hater shit gonna be said in my direction. Whether it's him, his bitch, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna say some hating shit. Just some slick gay shit. I mean, much love from Albania, Solomon. Yes, sir. He says the same thing. What you mean by that, Mrs. Cover? A lone wolf. Yeah, he said a free month subscription. LOL, nah, he capped. He ain't offer me free nothing. Nigga, you lying. You ain't offer me no free nothing, nigga. You offer me a loan. That's not free. The fuck? Cuteness, that's true. The last one with you two guys, I guess he lied. The last one with two guys, I guess he lied. Yeah, or he exaggerated. If he said it was free, he lied. But if he said anything else, then maybe he exaggerated the story to fit, the vibe of the show. But nah, it wasn't. He ain't offered nothing for free. I've nothing for free. I've never been offered anything for free. A free stay? Nah, no. What the fuck? No. 3,600. 3,600. And then we gonna give you a loan to take care of personal needs. I smoke, y'all know I smoke. I smoke, so he know I smoke. So to keep you all doped up and numbed up so you can deal with this fuck shit, I'm gonna give you money for that. And all your other expenses directly through Worldwide Hustle and your expenses to be spent with Worldwide Hustle. What does that sound like to y'all? Does that sound like free? I don't know. Maybe I don't understand free. Does that sound like free? Or does it sound like, nigga, you gonna be, nigga, I'ma fuck with you directly through me, and it's gonna be a loan, and like you're gonna get all your money and more as you add it up off the back end. I don't know. You tell me. Street reports live from last night. Oh yeah, no, I ain't PP said that, bro. You smart, cuz I'm definitely not stupid. But yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Warlock Holmes. Solar Man seen the play the whole time. Love, live. But he said he wouldn't mess with you because you jumped on his table. But he said he wouldn't mess with you because he jumped on his table. Nigga, ninja, I appreciate you saying you must be a white boy. Oh yeah, you from Albania. I appreciate you, bro, but you might as well not say nothing. But you said jumped on his table ninja style. Oh, you saying jumped on? Oh, my fault, bro. Excuse me. You saying I jumped on his table? Yeah, that shit was good content. The fuck, that nigga love that shit. Shit was good content. And if it would have broke, or if I would have fell down, that would have been even better content. That shit was good content. I'd do that shit again. Fuck. That loan was gonna be from 3,600 to 50,000 exactly. That loan was gonna be everything, nigga. So if I got anything, it's like say that loan was for 5 bands or whatever, and say I got 20 bands. By the time I get my loan back, everybody I gotta pay off, I'm left with like 2 bands. You feel me? Or a band, if that. You feel me? Like I ain't slow, bro. I ain't never owed nobody. That's one thing y'all don't know about me. I ain't never owed nobody for reasons though. You feel me? I don't owe nigga. I'm a boss, nigga. I'm a boss too. I might not be a boss like you and your shit, but I definitely got my own shit going on, and I'm not going. So I don't know. I don't know. But maybe it would have been a good opportunity for somebody else. I'm pretty sure he gonna offer somebody else that too. It ain't just me. I don't think I'm special in that regard. Yeah, too unpredictable. Way too unpredictable for me to be getting a loan from you, nigga. You know, you way too unpredictable for me to get a loan from you, bro. Come on, bro. You know that, bro. You know you crazy, bro. You way too unpredictable for me to get a loan from you, bro. I heard about you beating that down niggas' doors and you feel me and getting into it with everybody that's around you. I heard about you, bro. I'm not slow, bro. I'm not slow, bro. It's only a matter of time. You feel me? Before it happens with me, and I ain't got time, bro. Cause I don't take shit like that and just get over it. Cause I ain't come up like that. Like somebody gotta go to jail, to the hospital, away forever. Like somebody gotta go. That's how I was used to seeing it. Like we do not stay around each other as grown men, and we just got into a physical altercation. It cannot happen. I've never seen that happen. Not saying that men shouldn't be able to just talk about shit, but we don't need to get physical then. If that's the case, we need to be able to just talk. And you shouldn't always be the one like this nigga like talking. This nigga talks, bro. This nigga like all he do is talk, bro. This nigga like snapping. I don't do all that with the words. I'm not that quick with the words like that as far as when I get aggressive too. I'm not cold with these, I swear to God. But all them talkers and shit, I don't do all that talking, bro. I don't, cause then I get I don't like that shit. I get ruffled. But being able to talk is good too. Yeah, they would have tried to bully the fuck out of you if you ain't pay your way. Yeah, the fuck out of me, bro. They would have tried to, they not try. They would have. They was already, you know what I mean, slick comments and shit from everybody. I got slick comments from everybody, bro. Everybody slick, you know what I mean, try to play you. You feel me? Slick. You feel me? Slick. You know? But yeah, you know what's going on, LaFlaco. Just for curiosity, was Terrence Gangster Williams lying about that situation? He pretended that he saw. Man, I don't know about that, cuz. You gonna have to stay. You gonna have to tune in for that. Now you trying to get some shit for me that I don't know that much about. But from what I know about them two niggas, look, this is one thing I don't know about Terrence Gangster Williams is that he actually a gangster. Like so, these are like motherfuckers just on the internet now because this is a lucrative bag and this is the real currency and shit for room. Y'all make sure y'all like this shit too. Make sure we get some more likes in this bitch. But what y'all don't know about Terrence Gangster Williams that yeah he a real gangster, bro. So all them niggas real street niggas, bro. So did he see what he saw? Shit, I don't know. I mean, I done seen my own little shit. So if I saw what I saw, I don't know. I don't know. You know, but I feel like if you did see some shit like that, ain't no way you can just keep some shit like that to yourself. I know that. I know that for a fact. Ain't no way you can just keep some shit like that to yourself. You know, because if I saw a man giving another man fellatio, yes, man. If I saw another man giving another man fellatio, ain't no way. And it's that type of caliber person. See, I'm trying to say that word. And it's that thank you. And it's that type of caliber person. And he be talking all this shit. You think I'm gonna keep all this shit to myself and not really stand down and double down on that shit? Like, nah, bro. Dude, a real dick in the booty type of nigga. If I knew you was really a dick in the booty type of nigga, ain't no way I'm letting your dick in the booty ass say nothing to me without reminding you that you a dick in the booty, dick eating ass nigga. So I don't know. That's just me. But you know, if I was just trolling, then yeah, I say a couple things or whatever. So I don't know. That's just me. Solar Man, a gooner. For sure, cuz. Solar Boss Man. That's hard. I might make that a tape. Yeah, at least you ain't get too deep in for real. I got deep enough, cuz. I got deep. I was in there deep, bro. I seen what I needed to see. Fuck you talking about? I saw what I needed to see. I got a good sample size of everything, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I saw what I needed to see, bro. And y'all got to see a lot of this shit, bro. Y'all got to see a lot of this shit, bro. I saw y'all, bro. Y'all got to see a lot of this shit, bro. I got a good fucking sample size too, nigga. A good fucking sample size too. In that content house, you seem the most genuine and positive guy who was there. Appreciate you, gang, because I am positive and I am genuine. And I give my soul to y'all because I am y'all. And I love y'all. Truly. Truly love y'all. I care about y'all. So I appreciate you saying that. talking bad about everybody after they get out of there. When they're there, they okay, and then talk bad about everybody. Yeah, that shit gay. And then two niggas need content. Motherfuckers don't be having content. You feel me? So, and then everybody is content. You feel me? So, I understand it. Just like how me, if I would have stayed and been sleeping on the floor, I've been owing him some money every chance he got, or if he didn't like some shit, it would have been back to yeah he owed me. Was what he don't know. He got to do good. This shit gotta go up. Ugly ass nigga. That shit would have been. I would have been the content. Fuck you talking about? I would have been the content. We'd have some new content every day. What the fuck? What's going on with Solar Man? On the floor and shit. In a mansion, still in the trenches. That would have been the content. Nah, not me, man. Not me, man. I'm glad I found you in the beginning. Here for the long haul. Oh, I appreciate that, love. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is the beginning of the journey. It's only gonna get better and more up from here. Like this shit lit. This shit stupid turn, man. This shit stupid turn, man. It's only gonna get better from here. Oh my goodness, I promise y'all. It's only gonna get better from here. But was Terrence Gaston Williams lying about the kid situation? He pretended to see Unc or not. You getting your stories mixed up. You talking about a verb with the kids and shit. You talking about a verb or whatever dude name is. Is it a verb? It's a verb, right? Y'all let me know in the comments. It's a verb, right? Nigga from St. Louis, the battle rapper. You talking about a verb, and that's some St. Louis shit. So I wouldn't know. You feel me? That's some St. Louis shit. But what y'all don't know about Unc is that he actually did live in a mental institution that they changed into an apartment complex, and it's kind of like everybody that was over there was kind of like an experiment, a government state experiment. That's what y'all don't know about him, or y'all neglect. Now, that's true. He was an experiment. And the movie The Exorcist, I believe, Emily Rose, was based off the apartment complex that he used to live in, and that's a fact. He actually lived at the apartment complex that Emily Rose used to live at, or did the exorcism of Emily Rose took place at the mental asylum that it was, like in the 60s or something like that. And then they tore it down, or, you know, and then when it came back up, then niggas like Lawrence moved in there and shit. And that's the truth. That's what y'all don't know. That's the truth. It's all a competition. Damn, you niggas would try and rob. Damn, you think niggas would try rob you at the content house? What the fuck? I think Grave Digger obsessed with Unc or something. I don't know. Yeah, niggas are weird. Hell yeah, niggas will try to rob you at the content house, especially when niggas is if niggas is steal from a nigga when he not away, and they'll play with a nigga like that, like Karma Twos, who appear to be on the same type of time that they on, then what do you think they'll do with a nigga like me who ain't what supposedly who ain't what they on? You feel me? Of course they gonna try me. That's what they gotta do. They gotta try me. That's just how it go. Unless I just beat one of their ass or something, and they not going for that, you know. So they gotta try me, you know, until we come to a mutual understanding in an organic way. But until then, hell yeah, they gotta try me. That's why they looking at my page and shit though. Like he trying to figure out what he feel about me. He know he interested in me because I'm interesting. But he don't know how I feel. But he don't know how he feel about me. I'm talking about Court. I'm talking about you, Court. You always in my stories. You always watching what I'm doing. I'm talking about you, Court. Yeah. HBG Court. Much love from Albania. Yeah. He said you left because your grandma was sick. If there was no problem between you guys. Once you figure out who someone is, you know how to treat them. Facts. Nah, I understand, bro. Facts. Thank you. I believe so. Nah, facts. We definitely going up. That Cali accent crazy as hell. Who Cali accent? Me? I was raised by Cali, Texas. Yeah, I was raised by Cali in Texas, so you might hear that shit. You should have declined that call on bro. You should have. Oh, you talking about earlier? Damn, I'm behind on these comments. You should have declined that call on bro. Nah, facts. I should have declined that call on bro. I wanted to, bro, but again, you know when you love somebody, bro. Not like I said, that's my big. That's like, basically like my big brother. He, you know, a lot of parts he raised me in. So L.A. South Central nigga. So he can't help himself. Gemini too. So you know, it's, oh my god, niggas overbearing sometimes. So fuck, bro. Fucking Gemini's. Fuck. We can talk more about that chart shit too. Nah, I understand, bro. Um, your family gonna be the main one. Hey, yeah. First people hating on me was my family, for sure. I ain't even talking about just this. I'm talking about I always had haters, bro. Oh, that's how cause I always been doing something different. Like I always had haters. When I was so this is what y'all don't know about me. So y'all don't know a few things about me. I don't know how much I should divulge. I think one of the big things y'all know about me, I'm gonna wait for a later video because I really changed the world on some shit and got my ideas stolen. But we'll talk about that later. But the main thing y'all don't know about me is that lost my train of thought. Fuck it. Fuck it. Lost my train of thought. Who SZA? Chris Brown. Who SZA? Oh yeah. Y'all back early on the live. Who SZA? Chris Brown? Nope. He works with Chris Brown. Nah, he don't work with Chris Brown. He definitely know Chris Brown just like that. Like just like that. Just like that. That was a good guess though. Nah, not Chris Brown though. That was a good guess though. That was a perfect guess, but not Chris Brown though. Oh yeah, for sure CB. Nah, not CB, I swear. You the GOAT, fam. Sire, Urban Motion Talent Gilbert. Hey, I appreciate you, family. I definitely got that GOAT work ethic and one day at a time. But yeah, I know. We on our way though. We the GOATs. We the community. Make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you sign up. Not even sign up. Make sure you join the Discord because it's a family. Follow me on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe on this YouTube so we can go up, so I can keep bringing y'all this shit so I can get paid. I know y'all want me to keep going up. I know y'all want to see some guests. I know y'all want to see me next to KB Nini. I know y'all want that for me. I know y'all want that for me, for me to be with KB Nini. I know y'all want that for me. I know y'all do. So go ahead, get this shit up so we can get some money so we can go see KB Nini. So I can get the content house in Ohio looking all good for her. That's what she don't know. That's what she don't. I'm gonna be so ready for her. Oh my god, I'm gonna be ready for her. I love KB Nini. And we was boxing out as it was like it was magical. Solar is grinding 2 content houses, different states. Go up, gang. Oh yeah, twin. I don't play no games, bro. That's what y'all don't know about me. I don't play no games, bro. You know, y'all might see all this shit, and I love playing, but I don't play all the time. You feel me? That ain't make no sense, but it's real shit. I love playing, but I don't play all the time. You feel me? I'm a real nigga, bro. Like for real. And I care about the what I say on here to y'all, and I care about speaking life into us. So y'all let me know what we need to do. Veal is lifting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unc really fuck with you, but don't know how to show it because he still got a street nigga mindset. Yeah, that street nigga mindset gonna make niggas like me leave your weird ass alone because I vibrate too high to be like, again, my mama. So my dad was a street nigga, right? Ozzy. His name Ozzy. Ozzy Owens. My dad, Ozzy Owens, was a street nigga from Rochester, New York. Any of y'all that know about Rochester, New York, y'all know what the fuck going on in Rochester. You feel me? Just as crazy as any one of your craziest hoods. That's where he from. He from Rochester. Coke boy, coke dude, cocaine. Cause he before the crack era. Cocaine. Served a little time in jail. But my dad really was military, so my dad was in the Marines. He he left for the Marines at like the age of 17. Came back. I forgot what war he was in. Came back from Japan. I think he got some kids over there that look like me. I know he do actually. Left some kids over there that we don't know nothing about. Came back over here. Got involved in the street shit that his brothers and shit was doing. Them they all street niggas. All street niggas. Not because they had to be, because they chose to be. All street niggas. Yeah, got locked up and shit. Started using the coke. got fucked up. His sister died. I never got to meet my auntie. That changed his life. That made him get harder in the streets, start getting fucked up. And then yeah, eventually fast forward, he changed his life and became a pastor. That's my dad. The reformed street drug dealer pastor. That's my dad. Marine. That's my dad. So like I done grew around crazy shit all my life, bro. Motherfuckers be crazy. And that nigga's crazy. And I ain't calling him my dad, but I'm saying he like a lot of his tendencies and tactics and the way he talked and approached situations was like a nigga was like him. Just crazy, bro. Like the way they see shit is just their own way of seeing shit. They don't see shit no other way. They crazy, bro. That nigga, my dad is crazy, bro. Like for real. Like, and that nigga remind me a lot like my dad for sure. Crazy, just fucking crazy, bro. Nuts. Unc really fuck, yeah. I don't know. Solar Man, I like seeing the real you. I know you wasn't going, bro. Nah, bro. Hell nah, bro. You just gotta sit back and observe shit. You feel me? You just gotta sit back and observe shit, bro, and peep the scene, peep the play. That's all I've been talking about. Big Daddy Sue, my nigga Beasky, the motherfucking shooter. I don't know if he's still in here, but hey, I fuck with Beasky. Hey, check it out. So, out of everybody I was around the content house with, I want to say this about Beasky, the motherfucking shooter. He one of the most genuine niggas that I came across ever in my life, and he one of them. He one of the street niggas that I'm telling you about that I was raised around, that I grew up around, and shit like that. That he just remind me. He remind me of home and shit. That's a real nigga. Shout out to you, Beasky. I love you, bro, and I hope you straight. But yeah. Never that nigga never showed me no flaw bone in his body. Like he was with the way he was with me was the same way he was to the day he left. From the day he started, you feel me? This nigga ain't show me no flaw bone in his, it wasn't no weird gay ass mind games and shit with the nigga. Like he was a real nigga through and through. I fuck with Beasky. And when I go, like I say, when I touch down in Chicago, you know what the fuck going on, man. It's up. I swear to God, it's up. 30-degree high raking Mason. Yeah, he was. Let's feed the people in Ohio. You know we doing that, nigga. Bro, you know we doing that. I forget what city you in. You in Canton or something, ain't you? YSG. I don't know if you still in the chat, but if you still in the chat, y'all let them know. I know what the fuck going on, bro. We doing that shit. Hell yeah, bro. That's what the shit. That's what this is for. That's what this is about. I don't give a fuck about shit else. I give a fuck about my people, and my people are lacking food, spiritually and physically. That's who I'm here for. I don't give a fuck. And I don't even give a fuck about older people getting the message for real, bro. It's about the kids, bro. That's why I come with the Solar Man shit too. I really wanna talk to the kids in a way. I'm still a raw nigga, so you feel me? I ain't gonna always be G-rated, but I'm gonna have some shit for the kids for sure. And I think the mask helps. It all helps. My friend, his GPA was a 40-something degree Mason and would wake up in the middle of the night possessed on God. You was thinking too hard, gang. Nah, bro. I don't think too hard. I think enough. I be thinking exactly as much as I'm supposed to. I don't think I think too hard. I know I don't. I be thinking enough for sure. I was one of my gifts is that I think hard. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have something like me around, somebody like me around that can tell you every single possible outcome, and then tell you which outcome is most likely gonna go based on the clientele that we got around us or the personnel we got around us. You feel me? You need somebody like me, a master tactician. I am. If you see a person's potential, you definitely can be jealous even if they have less. Well, that goes back to my points earlier, Mrs. Culver. You right about that. Yeah, I don't look at life like that though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's hard for me to like understand niggas that think like that. You know, I look at that like gay kind of. You know, so I didn't understand that. You know, kindness in some people's eyes look like weakness, and it's funny to me. BBW hero. Now that's real shit. And I made a whole little segment on that. Don't mistake kindness for weakness. Kind don't mean weak. I tell you, my Auntie Joyce, right, in Dallas County, y'all can Google it right now. My Auntie Joyce, Joyce Anders, the first black woman sheriff in Dallas County history. Joyce Anders. That's my aunt, my blood aunt. The sweetest lady to me ever. The kindest lady to me ever. That was not everybody else's experience though. I say that to say kind don't mean weak. Fuck nigga. You feel me? A kind, something humble and nimble will kill you. A caterpillar, one of the most poisonous things on the planet. I ain't just talking about a normal. I'm talking about the one with all the spikes and shit on the back. Uh, Meekly going about his journey, but if you touch it, if you fuck with it wrong, it'll kill you. You know, I'm a lot like that caterpillar. You know, for sure. And I come from excellence. That's what y'all don't know. That's what y'all don't know about me. It's 48 laws of power. Never outshine your master. He saw it simple as that. He put you down every time you started to cook. Woo! Mrs. Carver, you cooking. Hey, I like you too, man. I like your input. You got the you know something, gang. And I studied the 48 laws of power, and that's why I wouldn't try to cook so much. I just cook just enough, just a little bit of season, just enough season. Woo wee! Hey, you cooking. You cooking. I love you. You cooking. Yeah. Don't outshine the master. So sometimes things that I would do would outshine because I'm naturally a shining vessel. So some things I do I'm just naturally lit. Even with the way I dress. I start, you know what I mean, dulling down the way I dress sometimes just because I ain't want a nigga to be jealous all the time. You feel me? Because motherfucker, every time I stepped out the room, motherfucker had something to say about my wardrobe. I went viral in the house every time I came out. You know, so, you know, that's what that was. 4K is wild, not gonna lie. Yeah, you gotta show me all that talking. Facts. Yeah, those microaggressions and slick remarks would have pissed me off. Yeah, no, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. 4K, 4K. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So for what I'm trying to do, I ain't saying the money is the issue. I just wish it would have been one way for me the whole time. You feel me? Instead of the price raising on me, which was illegal. You know, but I ain't taking no legal action. I'm a real nigga, bro, and I understand shit changed, but that was some lame ass shit. You know, but as far as the value that you get, you around nothing but celebrities, and you're in the best networking situation that you could possibly be around. I pay to do that, and I did. I'm one of them niggas, bro. Just like Gucci said in them old interviews, I'm one of them niggas, bro. I pay you to perform, bro. That's how much I believe in my shit. That's how much I want to do this shit. I pay you to get on your platform. Like I'm that type of nigga. Obviously I am. I paid. You feel me? I dropped bands and then kept spinning bands when I was there. You feel me? When nobody else doing that. Everybody else, when it was time to pay more money, left. I was the only nigga there. I was the only nigga there, bro, that paid everything and stayed through everything. I was the only nigga there, bro. Me, nigga. You feel me? And then it came to a point in time where you feel me? I couldn't move around as much as I wanted to move around just because I had to keep some money on the back end just to make sure if I need to get out this bitch, I got a good escape plan and I ain't fucked up. You feel me? So it was a point where, you know, the energy kind of shifted where he kind of knew I was fucked up a little bit. But even then, like, he'd do little shit. Look out here a little bit, give me some weed. He did do that. Make sure I eat a couple times. He did do that a couple times. But for the most part, nah, niggas just thought I was out there balling until I wasn't. And then they just thought I was out there fucked up. And then when they thought I was out there fucked up, they thought they could just give me a plan. You feel me? And nah, bro, I need all my shit. I need all my chicken. What it do, Solar Man? What's up with it, straight pan? Queen S Yomi. I'm going to say you not listening because you doing your water, because you drinking your water out of plastic. Look, and that's right. You're right about that. But check it out. So first and foremost, that's what you can do. And everybody can't afford Saratoga. I'm gonna get me a Saratoga brand because I'm actually who they want to sponsor. They don't want to sponsor this nigga. That's why they haven't gotten him a sponsor yet. I believe with a big ass platform like his, he should have been had a platform. But they've been seeing this shit. They don't want to fuck with his shit. They'll fuck with me though. So Solar Man is gonna get Saratoga sponsorship. But if you can't afford Saratoga, what you can do with this water, you can switch it around and you can talk to it. So how I've been talking about my truths and doing all that there. I've been drinking this water and it's been flourishing. I mean, it's been nourishing my body because I've been speaking my truth. I've been in my truth this whole video. So because I've been in my truth, this water is speaking life into me actually, and it's actually raising my vibration. Y'all actually feel the results of that every time I drink. Yeah, that's what y'all don't know. Make sure y'all like this up and follow us on Instagram. Join the Discord too. Make sure y'all like this so more people can see this shit, man. Because FBG Butter said, fuck me. That's how this shit started. He said, fuck me. Fuck Solar Man. How y'all feel about that? FBG Butter. How y'all feel about FBG Butter before I get off this bitch? Solar, my boy, it's good to see you live, bro. Real shit. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, it's good to be live, bro. It's good to be live on your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the mask. It's good to be in your own shit. It's good to be in your own body. It's good to have something that you know you did for you. And you did all because of you and your direct connection to the creator. And ain't nobody put nothing in your pocket to do that. But you did that. It's good to have that. So I don't have all the money I want right now, but I got what I want right now, and I'm grinding, and I'm going hard, and we finna be monetized soon, and my first check finna be hard, and we just gonna go up from after that. And even with my first check, I fuck around, do a thing where at least that shit only might be like $400, but shit, 150 of that is about to feed somebody around this motherfucker. You feel me? Because I'm that grateful, and because we about to go up that much. You know, y'all know what I'm saying. I love y'all, and I really mean that. And I'm gonna really show my action. I ain't just gonna be sitting in the fucking house talking. But you gotta talk, so ain't nothing against talking. But I don't do all that talking, bro. I do shit too. I be outside, and that's what this shit is about: being outside. Reach, going up high so you can come down low. Going up high so you can come down low. High, go up high, get the information from up high on the mountaintop, bring it back down to the people. That's what this shit is about. This shit gotta go up. This shit gotta go up, bro. Which one? I'm from STL and still stay here. Shout out to STL. I love St. Louis. Yo, St. Louis. I want to feed people in your city too. St. Louis. I want to feed people in your city too. That's gonna be on a tour, but we feed in St. Louis too. Solar Man, the debut album coming soon. Once Upon a Time coming soon, and all this money that we gonna get, we gonna go on tour. Probably domestically first before I leave this country again, because I got to get the fuck out of here and go on a world tour. But we gonna that's gonna be good, and we gonna come to every city that fucking with us, and we gonna go up on music, on content, on all that shit. Same thing Unc be doing. Casio just dropped a 9-hour video. It's lit. I don't know who the fuck that is, bro. It's a real spirit part. It's SZA. It's not SZA, gang. I swear it's not SZA. Keep going, Solar. 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 I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going, bro. That's what y'all don't know, bro. I gotta keep going, bro. I gotta keep going, bro. Cause I got the spirit in me, bro. I ain't jumping on my shit, but I got the spirit, bro. I got the spirit in me, bro. I gotta keep going, bro. I got to. I got to. So yeah, nigga, I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna keep going. Yo, Solar Man, what up? What's up with it, GGT? What's up with it? How you coming, gang? Solar Man, what's up with it? Goddess Kashana Stewart, how you doing? LaFlaco the GOAT, so he not sponsored by Saratoga. Unc so back. Yo, all I'm saying is that they gonna sponsor me, and they gonna really give me some money. I think he got a little partnership with them, but they ain't featuring on the page. So if you're not on this page, if you're not on the page and you got a big ass platform like him, I don't know what you call that. I mean, they gonna pay me though. I look good, and I make them look good too. That's what they want, and they want you to be about pools and blue water and shit. I already peeped the whole play. I'm about to do the whole thing. They about to send me a check for sure, for sure. All I need is one bottle. Cause this is what I'm gonna do. I'm about one bottle. It's gonna have the Saratoga water in it. Y'all gonna know that, cause it's gonna be the one bottle unopened. But after y'all see that bitch open, this is what y'all don't know. I'm telling y'all this. After y'all see that bitch open, I'm just gonna pour regular water in there and spin it around every time I drink it. That's all I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna take that bottle with me everywhere I go and take pictures with it. That's called marketing. And they're gonna pay me for that. Yep. Don't fade your hairline with that hat going up and down. Man, I don't give a damn. I cut my own hair. Financial literacy. I ain't tripping on that, Queeness. He said he waiting on the check. Yeah, he gonna keep waiting too. His black ass. He gonna keep waiting. And ain't nothing wrong with being black, but I got called light skin so many times. I gotta say something. Ain't nothing wrong with being black though. Black is beautiful. But yeah, that Skeletor looking motherfucker. Yeah, he gonna keep waiting too, unless he raises his vibration and has raises his vibration like he was finna do with Solar Man. Then he'll get the check. But he gonna keep waiting. Man, Unc be refilling. Hell yeah, he be. Nah, actually, what y'all don't know about Unc is that he goes to the store every single day to buy those, he goes to the store every single day to buy those, or he gets them delivered. So if he doesn't have them, like if they don't send his shipment in, from the little whatever situation he got going on with them, he'll go to the store and buy them himself every day. That's what y'all don't know. He said, "What's the Discord? I'll come on the pod." Yeah, you can book me. No problem. The Discord is all that information is on my post on my YouTube and my community post. You can find a link for the Discord and all that. Join the community, join the tribe. Again, if you don't have a home or a tribe to call home or a group or community where you feel like individuals are like-minded and really dedicated towards ascending us emotionally, physically, and spiritually, then you found one here. You found your home. For real, an actual community where ideas are actually put in place and we move on action as well. So yeah, we building that up. Come on over in the community post. You can see the link for that. Go ahead, join right in. One of the admins will get you right in, and you'll be able to talk to me as well. We'll be able to bounce topics and shit back and forth, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be lit. Unc really did kick that somebody out the house because he complained about it being no food. I ain't see bro on the pod after Unc said that. What you mean by that, LaFlaco? What you mean? I don't understand. Who he kicked off that said something about some food? Put a name on it. I might know who you talking about. You said it's repeating. What about now? I done went on this bitch almost 2 hours now. Shit. He talking about Evil J. I ain't get to meet Evil J. I heard though that dude was really like crazy for real though. Like I heard Cuz will give money. I heard bro get like $200-300 every single day to Unc. Like just out of like, but you know, bro on some real occultic shit. Like he on the dark side with it though. And I don't really understand his whole approach. I need to talk to bro. Oh, that's a good one. Maybe I can talk to Evil J. Maybe he'll talk to me. Maybe. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Cause I don't understand shit that he got going on for real. Like I don't understand his the way he uses Lucifer and 666, other than the deliberate. I mean, to antagonize Christians or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't really understand, cuz so I don't know. Yeah, Evil J. Yeah, was 607 real or fake? That's an open-ended question. I know what you mean by that, but you gotta ask it better. Like, what you want to know? I just talked for 2 hours about my experience on some shit, so like you can discern in between that on what you think real and what you think fake. You know what I'm saying? Was Unc on the dark side? That's a better question. Yes. What's your opinion on people who are stuck in the past and refuse to move on? All right, CG. That's a great question. CGT G GG. My fault. GGT underscore woo. That's a great question. On people that are stuck in the past, what's your opinion on people who are stuck in the past and refuse to move on? My opinion on people who are stuck in the past and refuse to move on is that you just said it. They stuck. So you ever met somebody? Example. You ever met somebody that was 60 some years old, 50 some years old, 40? They old as they grown as hell, and they mindset though is still like a little boy or a little girl. You ever met an old lady who still be moving around and dressing around like she's still 21, or a young nigga or an old young nigga like he old as fuck, but he move and he dress and he just his actions say I'm a young nigga still. That's an extreme example, but that's being stuck. You never ascended past the free. You never learned the lessons you needed to learn to ascend. And really what that means is you ain't go through enough pain. You ain't go through that pain that it takes to change. Pain, change is pain. That's why when a shake sheds the skin, they got to go through all this shit to shed their skin. A butterfly, they got to go through all this shit to change. Change is painful. And so people that are stuck in the past, they didn't embrace the pain. That's why they stuck. You didn't embrace the pain. Laugh my ass off. Okay. I do feel sometimes Unc was trolling you too much and trying to make a joke out of everything, which personally I didn't like. It didn't seem genuine, and I mess with Unc, but I peep. Nah, real shit. I mean, you peep. You know what I'm saying? When you feel like you got an easy target, I mean, a bully you feel me? If a bully feel like he got an easy target, he just gonna keep picking at you, right? Especially if you don't do nothing. If a nigga keep doing this to you, you know how it is in school. Nigga keep doing this to you, and you don't do shit about it. Every day when I see you, nigga, I'm finna poke you. I give y'all a perfect example. It was this nigga, I told y'all that niggas ain't play with me like that since like middle school. So it was an example. It's school I was talking about earlier. This was Princeton middle school though, 6th grade. It was this nigga named Markel Ford. Markel used to come up behind me, and again, this is when I'm fresh out of private Catholic school. You know what I'm saying? I'm fresh out of there, so I done been, I done been doled down. My nigga, I'm very relaxed. You know what I'm saying? And so, nigga named Markel Ford was way bigger than me. I probably was like 4'2". This nigga probably was like 5 foot. Anyway, every day he used to see me. He used to say, grab the back of my head, and he used to be like, "Head, what's up, head?" He used to be like, "What's up, head?" And he'd grab the back of my head and pull it. That happened every single day for probably 2 weeks. It happened every day. It happened so much that so we would be upstairs, right? And we had teams. I was on Team Andrews. So teams like would be like a teacher, and they would have like this many students. So whenever we going on lunch or we doing anything, you just go with your team. That way it could be organized. So I was on Team Andrews. We was on the right side of the hallway. Markel, and he was on Team Isaacs. Team Isaacs was on the left side of the hallway. I only saw this nigga when we was going to the bathroom. So I only got bullied by this nigga when I would go to the bathroom. So sometimes I see him walking, he wouldn't see me. I would duck off and go to the corner, or I would see him walking, and I'll be like, okay, if I just keep going straight, he's not gonna mess with me. Whenever I went around the issue, I went around the problem, I always got picked on. Only thing that changed for me was one day I woke up. Because I got picked on. I grew up around older cousins who were probably like 3-4 years older than me, and I used to be with them every day. So I used to get tortured. So it's not like I ain't got picked on before. But again, I just came from this white school where kids don't even talk back to teachers. Now I'm around some shit where I was before, but I forgot. I've been gone for 3 years. You feel me? From the nigga shit. So now I'm around shit where kids is cussing out teachers, telling them to shut up, suck their dick, and meaning this shit, and not giving a fuck about consequences. I'm like, this shit's new for me. So all that shit was going on was a shocker for me. So anyways, one day I woke up and I said to myself, if he touches me today, I said I was gonna kill him. I ain't kill him. But that's what I told myself. I trained myself to say, if he touched me today, I'm gonna kill him. I had it in my head. Like, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna take him in one of them stalls, and I'm gonna choke the shit out of him until he die. That's just what's going on in my head. Like, he had me fucked up. I was fucked up. I was dodging his. He was fucking up my lunch schedule. Sometimes I wouldn't even get the lunch on like as quick enough. You know, you got to get in the line, especially like on Wednesdays. And Wednesdays was sub day, and then Thursdays was like taco day. I'll be late for that shit sometimes. Fucking with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like he was fucking up my whole routine. So I said this one day. I said the only thing that changed was I said one day this nigga fucks with me. I'm going to fuck him up. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill this nigga. I wasn't even saying nigga at the time. I was like, I'm gonna kill him. I just remember saying that I'm gonna kill him. What happens? It's like a movie. And this time though, it's like, boy, I don't. It's like the spirits was with me this day. Like usually, like the halls would be filled with people and shit like that. It wasn't nobody in the field. It wasn't filled with nobody when it was time to go to lunch, and that shit was unheard of. It was empty. It was empty. And usually you'll see mass people. So, anyways, I'm going to the bathroom. This time I'm kind of like I'm looking for trouble. This time I ain't gonna lie. Today I'm on that. I don't know what changed. I just decided. That I'm not going today. Like I'm just not going no more. I'm not going no more. I'm not going. Today was the day. I'm waiting in the stall for real. I ain't gonna lie. I took my time to take a piss. Usually I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, and get up out of there. I take my time to take a piss. It's me. It's this nigga. Shout out to bro. If you ever watched this one day too, bro, you know you a real nigga too. He did some time, but he always been a real nigga. James Turan. James Turan was in there. This nigga always been like 40 years old ever since he been a little boy. But anyways, it was only me and James in there. Another little boy. Me and James in there. I'm using the bathroom. I'm doing my thing. Who walks in? Markel walk in. What's up, head? First thing he say, because when a nigga on bullshit with you once, when you let him do one thing, he gonna keep doing it. What's up, head? That's what he said. He reached to grab my head. I yanked this nigga up. I put my hands up under his, up under this. I push him into the wall, and I just start screaming at him. Ah! You know, I'm a little boy. I ain't kill him, so I wouldn't even punch him. Ah! 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 Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Ah! I mean, I'm swinging this nigga. Markel not doing nothing. Markel just big ass nigga too, but he I don't know how it ended. I think James separated us, or some more kids started walking in, and they broke us up. I walked away. Of course, I'm mad as fuck. I'm crying. That's when you know you still cry when you get mad. So I'm mad. Y'all know I'm mad. I'm crying. I'm amped on. Lo and behold, anyways, though, I gave the nigga the energy he was looking for. I never got messed with again after that day from him. And then moving forward from there, cause you know I always knew how to fight too, but I was just a good kid, bro. Like I ain't bring it out of me for what, like you know. So I ain't never had to bring that energy out. So throughout the rest of my school tenure, it was pretty smooth because niggas knew, not because of that situation, but just other situations where we could talk about later. Niggas know that like he not going at all. Matter of fact, you should probably just like leave him alone. Like yeah, shit like that there. Was the content house worth the money? So yeah, I kind of answered that question. Yeah, it was worth the money. Because I got you. You know, I got y'all here, and it taught me valuable traits that I can use for the rest of my life. It taught me a trade, which is content creation. It is a trade. I do think it's a trade. Taught me how to make. It taught me like how to talk to you. Like right now, like this all seems like I'm freestyling and flowing, and I am to a degree. But also, this is through preparation. This is through training. The reason I can flow like this is because I've been through the fire, through being there. So I think it was important and it was good for that reason. You feel me? It was a lot of different things that I think was gay, a lot of different actions that I think was some fag shit. But you know, people is people, and you can't get perfect nothing. And there's a lot of different shit that when I get the platform that Unc got and more, because I'm gonna be littered in this nigga, then I'm not gonna do people the way he did me, you know, in different aspects, you know. But we also different people too, you know. So multiple ways to skin a cat. He thought that was the way for him to get the best out of me. Maybe he was right, maybe he was wrong. I don't know. It seems to be working to a degree. So maybe he was right, but I just didn't appreciate it. It was at my expense. Fuck you, you know. Okay. But I thought 666 makes up man, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons for sure, and it does. But you know that that number can also be used. So like for example, 333 is the witching hour, but it's also symbolize resurrection and rebirth. But it also can symbolize uh, putting the spirit into the occult, because the 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons is the full version of man. So it just depends on how you using these numbers. Know what I mean? I need to understand them a little bit more to be so educated on it, but I just don't understand his approach. Again, because he used Lucifer a lot in his rhetoric, or as far as on his page, from what I can see, he put Lucifer up on there. And you know, Lucifer was the light bearer. So I don't know if he looks at Lucifer like somebody who can, somebody who came to set, you know, this, who came to give humanity enlightenment for real. Like, you know, some people look at Lucifer like Lucifer was actually like Jesus for real. Like he wanted to free us type shit. That's how people look at Lucifer. So I think from the vibe I'm getting is that that's how bro look at it. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I get the whole Lucifer thing too. You got to break that down for me. Maybe you know something I don't know. Bathroom bully. Yeah, he for sure was. Hey, yo. What's the worst experience you've had with a low vibrational person? Um, I can tell you about one. Okay, I'm a quick little tale from Solar. Solar Man tales. Quick Solar story. I gotta find me some shit like OG Percy. Tales from the crib. I gotta find my own shit. But anyways, a quick little Solar story. It was this girl, right? Her name was Nene. I done dated a few Nenes too over my time. Something about Nenes too. I'm talking to a Nene right now. Anyways, I was dating this. I was dating a Nene. At this time, I probably had like 5 or 7 main females that I was talking to on my roster that like I was actively talking to and fucking to. I ain't saying it was right or wrong. I'm just saying that's what I was doing at this time. But Nene, she was moving to the top of the roster just because like everything about Shorty I was fucking with her vibe. I ain't just talking about sex. I was just fucking with her. Like I was fucking with her. But I still had like 7 on my roster. You know what I'm saying? That I was fucking. Yeah, that was just what was going on. So, anyways, me and Nene, we had gotten so cool, and I thought she was cold. Like I thought she was like that. You might just take the #1 spot, and I might just drop all these bitches for you. You know what I'm saying? Not to call females bitches, but I was a hoe at the time too. You know what I'm saying? So but I might drop all these bitches for you. You know what I'm saying? Nene, I'm fucking with Nene. I mean, everything code, the sex code, she code, everything code. I'm fucking with Nene. But again, I still got my hoes. So, anyways, one day I thought she was high vibration. One day, Nene talking to me, and just the conversation that had nothing to do with nothing that she asked me, but she asked me, and because I'm such a stand-up nigga, I told her the truth. I told her the truth. She asked me, "So are you still having sex with other people other than me?" And I said, "Yes." The fuck did I tell the truth for? Why did I tell the truth? Ladies in the comments, if y'all still here, y'all let me know. Do y'all really want the truth? Or maybe it was just her, huh? But she ain't want the truth, because you know what happened after that? I told the truth, and you know what happened to me after that? Y'all know what happened to me after that? And I used to hit Nene raw. Y'all know what happened to me after that? Man, next time Nene came around me, she burnt the fuck out of me. That's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. Fucking Nene burnt the fuck out of me, yo. She burnt the fuck out of me, yo. She burnt the fuck out of me, bro. She burnt my ass, bro. Chlamydia. She burnt my ass, bro. Burnt the fuck out of me, bro. All because I told the truth. Because I told the truth, bro. And I thought I was keeping it player. Nah, she ain't fuck with that. But yeah, that was my worst experience because she burnt the fuck out of me. And I thought I thought I was dying, bro. Like when you don't know what's wrong with you, you feel me? But you know something's wrong, you can think anything. AIDS, HPV, herpes. Like I'm thinking the worst shit. Like that was the worst shit, for sure. She got mad that I told her the truth, because she didn't ask me to be exclusive with her. She could have just asked that and we could have talked about something. But instead, she fucked some dirty. She anybody. She fucked anybody. I don't know who she fucked. Came back, fucked me. Burnt me. Duality. They said 666 was first 616. I don't know enough about that. Educate me. Okay, thank you. I don't know who Evil J is. Thanks. Maybe it's his interpretation of Gnosticism. The Old Testament God is really the blind creator. I've heard that as well. You rapped to me about that, so I heard that. I know that 607 Unc is a Gnostic. I know that. That's what he don't know. That's what y'all don't know. He's a Gnostic. If he don't, if you haven't gotten that yet, he says it in bits and pieces, but he don't really claim it. But he's a Gnostic. So the Gnosticism actually was one of the is if not the oldest known religion ever. Like goes back past ancient Sumeria, all that shit, to the Old Testament when the kings of old, the Nephilim and the giants and all these things walked on the planet right along with men. Yeah, the Gnosticism studies stories and talks about stories and shit like that. Yeah. She matched my energy. Has that same hold on. Has that same experience, gang. Had that same experience, gang. I swear to God. Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. But we got a lady in here. She says she matched my energy. You might be right about that, Mrs. Culver. I think is a different way she could have approached that. But you right about that. She matched my energy. I had that horror energy going on. She had that horror energy going on. But it had never been a problem until it became a problem. So if you're gonna match my energy, why don't you just not fuck with me instead of, hurting you and me? That's the only thing I had to say about that. They always lie and they won't get mad. They always lie and say they won't get mad at the truth. Oh yeah, that's cap. Never believe that shit. I'ma still tell the truth, but I'm not. Don't act like you're not gonna get mad, bitch. You gonna get mad as fuck. How was that matching energy by burning somebody? Yeah, I mean, I see what she meant as far as like, I came with that horror energy. You feel me? She matched on some horror shit, but hell nah, I ain't burned that bitch. She burnt me, you know. Yeah, that fucked me up on that one for sure. That's written in the Nag Hammadi. I've heard of that as well, the Nag Hammadi. Yeah, I want to talk more about that because the old gods haven't went anywhere. Like we still worshiping the old gods right now with our different holidays and shit like that. Saturnalia, with Santa, with uh, was that damn? Is that Christmas? Saturnalia? Y'all let me know. Is that Christmas? Yeah, that's. Come on, download. Yeah, that's Christmas. But yeah, the old guys ain't went nowhere though. Well, she matched the energy because you messing with other girls could have burned her too. You feel me? Yeah, for sure. That shit wasn't right. That's why I never do, and I haven't done anybody like that since, uh, well, since the last situation I was in. But yeah, I don't do that no more. Um, that's another topic too. Niggas be like, well, we supposed to have multiple bitches and shit. Like in Africa, we had all the hoes, and this is European white way to tell you to have one woman. It's like, nah, bro. It makes sense energetically wise, But if we had a community, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I just want one. I just want one, bro. I'm cool with one. It's good for man to be with one, his other half. You feel me? I don't need multiple other halves. You feel me? I got one. You feel me? I'm still looking for her. Well, I ain't looking for her no more. Her ass gotta find me. But we gonna meet in the middle somewhere, goddamn. So who are the new gods? I just told you, ain't no new gods. The new gods are the old gods. So this new age religion, Hecate, that's who X prayed to get him out of jail, right? But all of these just go back to beings that come directly from the Demerge, you know. So that split apart when all the fallen angels fell to the earth, which I don't know is that they became the gods. They became the gods of the world. So they became the gods of these religions and shit too. They became these animal, half man gods because they used to walk amongst us before they couldn't vibrate here no more. The world changed. The flood changed. We still living in the world after the flood. So anyways, these angels that fell to earth, they became the gods that you see in all these religions. In Hinduism, those were one of the fallen gods. Uh, uh, Muslim, all this shit. Excuse me, I got that shit directly in my face. But yeah, all this shit. There ain't no new gods. We worshiping the old gods still. This is still Rome. Yeah, she should have just walked away. Yeah, for sure. She should have just walked away instead of burning me. What the fuck? And then she denied it and lied and shit when it was obviously her. Like, I don't know. But I feel it. Hey, Sam Hain is coming. I heard that name before. Is you talking about? Is that the Sam? I heard that name before. Is you talking about? So I want to talk about that shit too. I got somebody that I'm bringing on my platform too. He in Ohio though. I don't know if I can get him down here, if I should just wait. But anyways, he know a lot about that shit. Um, I know there's 7 black guys that were prevalent in like Nigeria and shit like that too. Is that what you're talking about? 7 black guys that a lot of the Norse guys and all these other guys, Zeus and all them is based off of. So that might be what you're talking about. That might be what you're talking about. Yeah, that might be what you're talking about. Ain't no new guys. Nope. More than one girl get stressful. No bat. Yo. And people who it might be some niggas on here that can deal with multiple women and that's cool for them and they can do that and that's successful. I thought I was one of them niggas too, but I'm not, bro. I'm not, bro. Is for one, dealing with multiple women can take up your whole day. Even if you structure your day to where you only hit them up when you hit them up, that shit still can take up your whole day because you got to put different energy into different places. I'm not with that, bro. I'm not with not being fully transparent to whatever I'm doing. Like it was times like I had to hang up on her so I could call her, hang up on her so I can call her. Like the way I was doing it was messy. Maybe I could have organized it better, but it's just not for me, bro. That shit stressful, bro. And again, if you ain't never had that, you really don't know. It sound good. Like, man, shit, nigga, you just don't know what to do with them. Shit, I would have been fucking all of them. Like, yeah, all right, nigga. Until your stomach start hurting, nigga. Until your stomach start hurting, nigga. Busting all them nuts, nigga. You don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. That's why I'm cool. Okay, I see. Do you have religion you claim, fam? I'm saying this and I mean it when I say it. I believe in the religion itself. I have a direct connection to the creator. And the creator that I know came through in the physical form is Jesus Christ. I have a direct connection to the creator. And something that a being that went before me was Jesus. He's an ascended master. I follow the teachings and the wisdom and the practical application of Jesus Christ as I know it today. That is my religion. And I believe wholeheartedly that I can do the things Jesus did and better. I know that because he said that. Yo, my fault, y'all. That shit, my charger was lost. You know what I'm saying? My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault, y'all. My fault, y'all. My fault, y'all. Y'all coming back in. My fault, y'all. My fault, y'all. My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. What's up, the haters? My fault. My fault, y'all. My fault, y'all. My fault, y'all. Y'all know my shit a little hood right now, but we working on it. I got 2 cameras that I'm trying to use. I got the mic too. I'm trying to figure out how to use it on the system to where I can go live and speak from the mic. That shit kind of hard. I got one of my technical guys that's been over here. He set something up on OBS, but I got to be from the laptop to do it. Like I don't know. So I'm just trying to figure out like the best way to do it. Hectate, yeah, Hectate. You know Hectate. So why is God mad at fallen angels? So this is why God is mad. This is what y'all don't know about God. It's basically like God's so rich that he don't do none of the own labor, none of that itself. Reflections of itself does all the work for him. So parts of his self rebelled against itself. So that's the best way I can describe it to you. So it's like just how like naturally, like there's elements in you that go against everything that you know you should be doing. That's the fallen. That's the best way to. So that's it's that good angel, that bad angel. That's the fallen. The choice. The part of you that made that choice left and fell to the lowest realms of itself. And those are different entities, but all entities are reflections of the one true entity, just like how we all are. They were just directly connected to it on a higher realm. That makes sense. Which explain in the Nag Hammadi and the Lesser Key of Solomon. Yeah, which I don't know about Solomon is Solomon was like he would have been like a 57th degree Mason nowadays. He was like a master warlock. He was a master practitioner of energy. He manipulated energy. He manipulated demons and used them to build up the church and the temple. A magnificent church or temple. That's what you need to do. You got to be able to use your demons. So that question that y'all asked me earlier is Ankh operating in the darkness? Yes, he is. You